Come, G-Man. I'm you. Let's hear it for the choice. Hey, Carabas.
Dallas.
Shit.
What?
You know what this sound is?
What?
You want to know what this sound is?
What sound? Ooh.
That sound.
Is that a Coors Light seltzer?
No, that is a Bob Ross positive energy drink.
Ooh. I bought chocolate chip cookies from McDonald's.
Wow. Big spender.
It was great. Randy!
Yeah! Hey,
Randy!
let's go. Randall. Boom. Positive vibes. Positive energy. Oh, let's go.
Randy!
Wow.
What's that?
Wow.
10? 10?
Damn. Do it, Randall. That's
I'm
incredible.
always nervous that when something like that happens and I scramble in my phone to get a picture that I use all the time, like the Randy picture, that I'm accidentally going to select the wrong picture and tweet it out. It's a fear. It's not an irrational fear because I feel like it's very plausible that could happen if you're in a ball down.
Oh wow.
We're in sync, right? I already did the 11 seconds before we went live. Say thank you.
Oh wow, thank you. That is teammate to the fullest right there.
That's just a team player. I think you can turn up your gain a little bit.
How's that? That good?
Yeah.
How we doing?
Good.
Yeah, does somebody win a truck? What happens with that tarp?
That's incredible. He's so good.
That ball was just punched out, too. Did you see Jay Hayes' hot nug on Brandon Lau?
No.
Tony Gonsolin has never gotten Brandon Lowe out, ever. Ever.
Wait, Tony Gonsolin has never gotten Brandon Lau out ever?
Ever. Never gotten Brandon Lau out.
What's the sample size?
What's that?
What's the sample size?
I mean, you be the judge of how important that matters. Like what? Like really doesn't matter. This Bob Ross energy drink is positive energy drink, excuse me, is very tasty.
You just feel good.
What's that? Oh, you got your cookie. Oh shit, I forgot to hit the fucking chat button. Boom, chat button. What's poppin', Cheesy?
Chocolate chip.
What's that?
Chocolate chip. Ball down.
Chocolate chip honey dip. Yeah, see, you're a second and a half ahead of me. Nothing I'm getting too crazy about. Got a baby Brady. Good looking kid. Oh, you buy the Wi-Fi.
Tell
You
me
buy
Mitt.
the Wi-Fi, Liz.
Tell me Mitt.
Mitt or contact. Game 7 or not. Carabas has that Game 7 energy out there. He's been pumping that energy out there the whole damn time. The whole time. He's got Doyers and yeah. I love it. Oh, how about that? You look, you're gonna look good in that.
I mean, shit.
Oh God.
Uh-oh. I'm saving that for Game 7. I mean, I still I'm rooting for the Rays because I want Game 7, and then Game 7, I don't really have a rooting interest, but it would be nice to nail the Dodgers in 7 pick. Wouldn't be the first time that I absolutely drilled a World Series pick, team, and number of games on a national broadcasted stage. It's kind of like my thing. I tell you what team and how many games they're going to win in. So maybe I would like to be correct again, but I'm not. I'm happy either way. Happy either way.
Would you be happiest for Mookie?
No, I'd be happiest for Kershaw.
Oh.
I'd be happy for Kershaw. I'd be happy for Dave Roberts. I would be happy for Max Muncy. I would be happy for Kenley Jansen. Guys like that.
Yeah. I mean, Kershaw's at the top of my list, and then probably Kinley.
I did have the Reds beating the Braves in 2, Maley. I did. You're right.
Oh, did he Margot? Yeah, he did. Slidro. Oh my. Just the elevated change up middle.
You might be like a fraction of a second ahead of me now.
Would you like me to pause and stop?
No, just tell me. Alex Wood is already warming. Future Red Sox. Give me Mitt on this pitch. 1-2 pitch. Let's see where we're at. I think we might nail it. Let's see.
Mitt.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, you're ahead of me. Fuck. Hold on. Let's see if I can fix this. I'm going to fix this, Dallas. Don't worry about it.
Do opt-out players get rings like Price? We talked about that, and we figured, yes, he'll get a ring.
He'll get a ring. They'll probably vote him a share, too. All right. Let's nail this. Let's nail this.
Glove.
Wait, I just reset it. So, all right, I'm at 2-2.
As am I.
I did call Trina being the World Series closer before the playoffs even started. I did do that.
Any argument against Arozarena being the MVP of the Rays? I mean, if they win tonight and he's already done what he's done, and they force a game 7, obviously, and he wins, and they win that. You got to think about what he's done in that game 7. But yeah, no reason he can't.
I did have the Astros getting swept twice, and then they swept. Or no. Yeah? Who they swept Minnesota, and then who they have in the division series? Who the Astros have in the division series?
The Indians.
No.
Or no, not the Indians. We played the White Sox. Wow, why can I not think of that? They played the Twins.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, they did. I mean, shit. They hey, I missed on I missed on those couple series, but
doesn't start with an A. Yeah, they played the Twins. And now they're
the Pirates.
The Pirates. Fuck all of you. Oh,
it's a good pitch.
I love Gonsolin, just his pitching sleeve covered with salve, hot sauce.
Dallas, say hi to Jack.
Hello, Jack. Where's Jack?
Jack is Sarah's son, the one that has the Stay Hot Rocket tattoo. He watches the streams. He's watched all the rock, paper, scissors and the Starting 9 YouTube videos. He's big observer of the brand. And he's watching.
Jackie, what's up, babe?
And he's saying hi to the screen and doesn't realize that we are saying hi back now. Oh. We are saying hi to Jack.
But does he know that we can't see him?
Yeah, we can't see Jack, but he can see us. So shout out to Jack.
Jack.
I mean, he never gave up on me. When I lost 30 straight in rock, paper, scissors, he
was there
for you. I got a video, and Sarah was like, do you think Jared's going to win? He was like, I don't know. He didn't lose. He didn't say yes. But the fact that he said, I don't know, when you're riding a 30-game losing streak, it's different. That's diehard.
Yeah, that hurts.
Rosarena did the Jordan shrug around the bases.
Love it. I mean, that security guard will live forever.
Yeah.
Forever. I legitimately thought that was a costume. Like, there's no way that guy is real. Very real.
They came on the round table. Yes, they did.
Most old school grinder dirt dog teammate I ever had. Man, I had a lot of those. I had a lot of those teammates. Brooks Conrad. Maybe not a huge name for you, but just like one of the grinder types. Casey Rogowski, guy who grinded it out, never got to the big leagues, but grinded it out. Nice pitch.
Okay.
Front door change.
How many pitches is that? 25? What's your probability of a game 7? 100%.
It's good right now. It's strong right now.
Did the Sox not pick up Perez's option? I had a dream that they did not do that.
All right. We're drinking on shit. I got to go get a beer. We're going to be drinking on punch outs on curveballs. No, you know what? Let's drink every time they got to get a new ball. Every time they get a new ball, we're drinking.
Damn.
That'll be a consistent one. And then obviously we're drinking on punch outs as well. All right. Yeah, Wheeze is not here. Wheeze is not coming. The bathtub size salad is reserved for game 7 if it happens. Drunk after half an inning. That's the goal. What else you got to do?
Yeah, this is going to get out of control.
Take me to the river. Put me in the water. You think I didn't get the chicharrones for game 6?
Dios?
I swear to God, I was so close to setting up my Korean barbecue stove and shit right in here in this room and making Korean barbecue because Choi was hitting leadoff and I was so excited.
How are we so far ahead of you? I paused for 12 seconds to catch up to Dallas. Like, are you watching this game on a fucking toaster? What could possibly be further behind Dallas?
Can't guess, Dave.
Camcast.
Andy, the chicharrones. Get with it. One player I saw in the minors that was a beast but never made it. Yeah. First, one of the dudes comes to mind. His name's Mike Mitchell. Threw 100 with stupid sink, like Trinan type shit, and I'm not exaggerating. Like they legitimately told him, "Yo, just throw it down the middle. Just throw it right down the middle," because it would just go both ways. He was like did well in Double-A, and then came up and was like he was going to make the team out of the big leagues or out of Double-A in spring, and got hurt. Come Snellzilla.
We might have to get triple CD on here.
Triple CD.
Yeah. Comcast Corona
Dave.
Coke Dave.
Comcast Corona Dave.
Comcast Corona Coke Dave.
Oh wow. Mookie change piece gone. Forgot to tell you, it's a double down on the drink if it's a punch out on a changeup. Just because I like changeups. That's fair. Don't bitch about it. Just drink. Guys are. I feel like you guys are constantly quit bitching. Rob, you got your chocolate milk going?
Chocolate chip cookies, and I just finished my vanilla iced coffee.
Snell. I would love for Snell to go 6+.
Yeah, I'm coming out for the 7th.
I do. I would love for that to happen.
That'd be a wild scene.
Because you asked me, what do we got north of? You asked me 72 pitches, and I said, yeah, over.
Yeah, I said 72.5.
Skies of gloom. Let's do it, baby. Yeah, I'll take the over, whether it's 72 or 72.5. Peyton. You know what, Peyton? You want it? Here, trust tree. Jared Carabas has known this for a while. So is our dear friend Jay Hay. As the lefty punches out another otro dos matadores. Siéntate. Peyton, true story. I also have class tomorrow. I don't want to hear that shit.
What?
Seeger. Okay. Peyton says she's got an 8 a.m. in the morning. And I said, I don't want to hear that, Peyton. I got class as well. Hey, oh. Hambone? Hambone looks to be on its best behavior right now. From Blake Snell. Who? Just chili cone queso up top. Raul, don't bring time zones into this, Raul. I just love the ultimate flex from Dave Roberts in the Panerai. Oh, Snellzilla wanted it. Favorite flavor of seeds. Weeze was over here with the fucking spit slander. I can't have that. My all-time favorite seed is probably Spitz cracked pepper. And I'll die on that hill. That's strike 3. Blake Snell is fucking dazzling right now.
Dallas.
What do you want?
Dallas.
What do you want? What? Yes, Jared.
What do Blake Snell and White Sox Dave's Coke dealer have in common?
I don't know. They're both dealing out sickness. What? I don't know. What?
That's it.
Is that it? Did I nail it? Yeah. How about that? How many people just nail a fucking made up joke punchline like your boy DP? How about that? One of one joke punchline nailed. That's fucking synergy, Carabas. That is synergy.
Casey Smith in the chat.
Holla! Casey, no, we're not talking about the Cowboys, so fucking stop it.
I need big takes. She's let's see. She's probably like out at like a fucking. She's probably at a bar that begins with an F with like John Feidelberg right now. I sent her the link, so I'll see if she has the balls to come in here.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That is a very impressive inning. You want to know why that's an impressive inning as well?
Why?
Velocity up top, good heater, showed that. Moving it around as well, like that. Spinner for strikes, curveball, like that. Slider down and in to the righties with depth, like that. So you got a good look. Also, change piece to one Marcus Lynn Betts, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, so you really had all of that on display first inning. Love that. Love that. Did you guys drink? You guys drank, right? I mean, I'm really anxious to see inside this Globe Life Field.
Triple C Dave on here.
But I would be Ellen, sweetie. Yes. But I'd be lying if I told you it legitimately didn't look like a 4-H building. Like they built this place in mind, thinking we're not here to have other sporting events, but if we could run some cattle out here, for sure. I bet there's a rodeo at Globe Life Field within the calendar year. Is that safe? That's
very safe.
Johnny, you're from Australia. You're in Australia. I'm pretty sure that each and every one of the friends I have from Australia lets me know that it's time to drink when their eyes open. So I don't want to hear that 11:30, 11:45. I had 2 Australian friends legitimately challenge my dog-faced pufferfish to a drinking contest. My fish drowned. Casey's refusing to join the StreamYard guy.
Yeah, she gave a very legitimate reason as to why she can't come on.
Gators. Gators. Counts 2-2. That's unfortunate.
I think there's a chance.
Oh, that was fucking gross. That was gross. Well, turn me over. Come on, show me that shit again. That was tasty.
Goslings.
Tony Goslings.
Tony Goslings. The dark and stormy first inning, I tell you what.
Hey!
Hello.
Yeah. Dallas, did you hear that I have a pet tortoise? I have tortai.
Tortai.
I have multiple tortai. Multiple tortoises. Yes, I have 2 sulcata tortoises. African sulcatas. They're awesome. Casey, you're right. Family show. I don't know that an internet show's ever been canceled before, like live stream in the middle.
Yeah.
You raise that percentage. Kiermeyer, old blue eyes.
Would someone have to pay you to get Casey's face tattooed on you? A lot. I mean, it depends. Like, everyone has a price. I think it would. I probably do have a price, and what I would do is just.
Oh, that was
get
raped.
Entire sleeve, 2 bags. I would get an entire sleeve and just blend it in there and make it look like a pinup doll or something like that. And then I would just deny that it was Casey and take my check for whatever amount of money it was. I'd say I wouldn't do it for anything less than $500,000. Did I ever address Brandon Walker's crush on me? Not publicly, but I did communicate with him through Casey.
Zanines, come you. run into something? Casey says you were going to get her initials at some point for free.
I don't know if that's entirely true.
That conversation never happened, Jared?
No, the conversation was had. The conversation was more along the lines of if I were to get a K, where would it go? And I was like, I could probably sneak one in there somewhere. There's a lot of secret hidden messages in my tattoos.
That's foul. That's unfortunate. That was loud.
It was a loud tat.
Bang. Bang. Oh, you know what? I didn't tweet the stream. That's what I was doing. That's what I was trying to do that I didn't do. Work back there. Baby T.
Tony Goslings.
Yeah, perfect. That was. Squared him up. Right type. Oh, what a pitch. Now I got him turning this one over. Even more. Now this next one, I got this next one being like 84, 85. Fucking throw it. Come on. Throw it. Make me tingle right now. Make me tingle. Oh, you're going up with that? No, come on. Oh, see, he wanted to. He wanted to. He tried it. Come on. Oh, cut her away. Cutty. See what he's doing? See what he's doing? Trying to create the intersection on the outside part of the plate there. Threw the changeup away. Couldn't quite get it to turn over. So you start the slider in that same tunnel, trying to work away off. He got the swing, and he's worked him away back-to-back pitches. It's 3-2. If I'm going to make Zunino beat me, I want him to beat me away, but I haven't done much work in here. If I'm Gonsolin, the changeup's been the pitch for me. That's what I fucking throw here. I'm not throwing him a 3-2 heater. I'm throwing him a fucking changeup. And there it was. Attaboy. No! Barnes, let it go foul. It's Zunino catching. Or let it come back fair. Maybe it wasn't going to, but was it going to die? It was going to stay dead?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. That is just making pitches. That is making pitches. And that might have been against Zunino, a guy lower in the lineup, sure. But the idea that you get that pitch working the way it's been working right now for him, 42 pitches into this outing, Not ideal.
42 pitches at an inning and 2/3. I feel like there should be a lot more damage happening.
Oh, absolutely. But this is where like the traffic on the base path, the deep at bats come into play.
Why are people asking me if I'm awake? I'm watching the fucking game.
Because you're not talking.
I'm not talking because I'm watching the fucking game. It's a big spot. Fucking Choi boy is up with a runner in scoring position.
Fucking go, Choi! Come on, killer. I just want Choi sitting on a changeup and hook that some bitch. Oh.
Heat her up.
See, like, I bet you guys forgot that Tony Gonsolin was featuring 95 there for a minute.
I literally was going to say that. I was like, I didn't realize he had 95 in the tank.
Mm-hmm. Ideally, how many innings they want out of Gonsolin? Gonsolin said, or Dave Roberts said he wanted 6. I said, anytime you take the ball, you got to be thinking 9. Realistically, you want that mindset to get him through at least 5. So at least 5. Come, Choi. Throw the hands, babe. No. Spit on that shit. We don't spit on that shit. Not here, Choi. Yeah, a knock for Choi here would be great. It would be absolutely great. Thoughts on Choi in the leadoff spot? Going to give you a good at bat. Lefty against the righty.
Tone guy. Oh.
Fight him. Here comes that changeup. Comes that changeup, Choi. He's going to try to stick with the cheese. He's going to the changeup. Floro cranking.
Just something about Choi setting the tone makes me so happy.
I love it.
Have to.
I mean, because that it could be 1-0 quick.
Real quick. Could be 3-0. It's a big pitch.
Oh,
inside.
Choi. Soft front puppies.
I thought the home plate umpire was getting ready to ring him up on that, and I was about to chuck this fucking vanilla iced coffee at the goddamn TV.
I got him going change up here. There it is. Doc going to get him.
Gonsolin, see ya. You don't want fucking Gonsolin facing a Rosa Reina in this spot. You don't want that.
Wow. 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 Dave ain't playing. Dave ain't playing. Oh, man. Well, this game just tacked another half hour onto the end of it.
Minimum.
Oh, I forgot. Did you guys drink during the pitching change? That was an amendment that was made.
Randy Buns. I mean, if he hits one out here, we're going to have to do something drastic. I don't know what it is, though.
If he hits a homer here?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. Jared, do we buy a racehorse and name it Randy Rosarena?
I think we should buy like a turtle.
No, we need this thing to compete. This is an investment.
It's an investment? All right. If you want to invest in a horse, I'm down.
Or maybe a bass fishing team. The black and white photo is of a guy named Mike Curtis. Played for the Colts. And that's that famous moment when fan ran on the field and tried to grab the ball, and Mike Curtis just fucking laid this dude out. Randy Rosarena. Hi.
Do you think this ends well?
I don't want to root against a Rosarena.
So you think that the Dodgers get out of this? No fucking problem. No issues at all with this.
I mean, look, it's
Say it.
Yeah, I feel like they get out of it. It's a scary
now
moment, but
now it's fucking 0-2. Yeah. All right, medium-sized balls. Whatever you got to say over there. You and your fucking moderately sized balls.
I don't want to go against a Rosarena, but do I think this is, I mean, it's an important spot. He just absolutely pounded that spot. Pound the blue. Just owned him with 87 in. Think about that. 87 miles an hour in, just beat the guy who's got the most hits in the postseason for a rookie, as well as the most jacks. 87 down and in. Na.
3 pitches. See you later.
That was very Braden-esque, wasn't it? Just paint down and in.
We got to get Trip C in here.
He's He's probably at a bar somewhere.
Yeah, spreading the Black Plague.
I know guys who work for beverage distribution companies who've delivered less Corona.
Damn.
My dad joke game is on point. No, you know what I think the Dodgers are going to do? Well, obviously they're going to roll Floro here, but Hernandez or Gonzalez, excuse me.
The lefty?
Yeah. Yeah. Where's Urias? What's he doing? Huh? What's he doing? Think about these lefties, these Rays having this lineup right now. And you know what else about the Dodger lineup? If you take a look at the bottom of the lineup, tell me what you see. Bottom to the top. Well, you're not looking at it, so I won't ask you to do that. But you see 4 righties in a row. It's a little bit of a, like, that is a hole. And I don't mean they're bad players and none of that. I just mean 4 righties in a row. That's a spot in the lineup that if you're Dave Roberts or if you're Kevin Cash, you've circled. Was that a little slidro? Yeah, Peyton. Those things are subject to change depending on what his like what happened in the bullpen today.
Hey, Jake, fuck yourself. Yeah. Pussy. Bitch ass. Hoe.
Carabas is living in the digital space. I'm on the stream right now. It's a multi-pronged attack right now. Watch this replay though. Look at that.
Yeah, what?
Every bit of that is just a scouting report. That's a scouting report. You know what? Let me fucking pull something up here.
I'd love to see.
You know what? I'm going to fire off a text. Let me see if I can. Oh, wow. Wow. Shit. Need another beer. Rays fans, I just came across the wire here. Insurance flight, top of the third. That just came in. Just got that. 3 little birds upon my doorstep. Sang that sweet song.
Woo.
Can I name a better looking catcher than Will Smith? Didn't we? We've already gone over this. Justin Knadler. Strictly for his groundskeeper Willie sneakiness. You look up Justin Knadler right now. Go to Baseball Reference. Look up that page. All right. Look up his photo. Snellzella dropping tears in the bucket up top, Carabas. Wink, wink. So that face you're looking at when you're looking at Justin Knadler right now, Knadler spelled K-N Adler.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is. Comcast Corona Cocaine Dave.
There he is. Holy shit.
Get your jokes out now, I guess.
Dave, what's on your face? It looks like somebody tried to drown you in a half-inch puddle of mud.
Yeah.
That's just unkemptness. Is that a word?
I mean,
it is now. That's right.
That facial hair is asinine. The way, like, it literally does go up to your goddamn eyes.
Camcast 19.
No, it doesn't. It goes up to like right here.
Yeah.
It's like my cheekbone.
It's a lot. How much weight have you lost?
5 pounds.
That's not a lot.
No, and I was only sick for a couple days, and it's all it is I can't fucking taste anything. So I cannot taste a single thing.
That's not all it is. And homie, that shit
might
never.
No, there's people
never
reaching out to me saying they've had it and they've had it months and months ago and still haven't got their taste back.
Yeah, well, that's something that may never come back.
That's not good.
No, less than ideal.
What's the point of anything if you can't taste?
I mean, then you could probably just eat healthy forever because then you wouldn't be like, oh, wow.
But I like eating shitty.
We know.
That's like that's the only thing I like.
Blake Snell, if this is a strike.
Oh, yeah, he did. My God. Drink up. Dave, drink up.
What am I drinking?
Well, you're drinking liquor. So am I. I'm drinking beer, but you should drink liquor. That'll help kill everything. I'm going to go take a insurance flight for the Rays fans, and I'll be right back.
Blake Snell has struck out 5 of the 6 batters.
Blake Snell is fucking disgusting right now. Hey, Blake Snell over Rose's donators. Get ready to cash that out, Rose's donators.
What? How many roses are being donated for it, and where?
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about, to be honest with you.
The over on if you took the over on Blake Snell's punch outs,
what was it?
You're gonna the donation, the Rose's donation total was good.
It was probably, I'm guessing, about 5.5. So we'll have that next inning, maybe next at bat. What have you guys been up to in the chat while I've been fending off diseases like a fucking they're a punching bag, just one after the other?
Why do you think that you're a punching bag, Dave? I think we've been rooting for your speedy recovery here.
I'm saying I'm fighting off diseases like a punching bag, just like punching one after the other.
Right. What else have you experienced that's been eye-opening for you?
Just a whole lot of boredom. I had to sneak outside today to move my car because I hadn't moved it in 6 days, and I was terrified it was going to be towed.
Yeah. So
I snuck outside for the first time since Thursday morning today just to move my car. I was outside for 2 minutes, and here I am.
To file an appeal with them towing your car, being like,
I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering if I was gonna have to do that. Be like, hey, like I've documented proof I got the coronavirus. Like I didn't want to put anybody else at risk, so I just left my car there.
Yeah. What do you have to say to the people? And a lot of people were saying this in the chat that you saying that you have COVID is actually just a cover up for you going to rehab for your coke addiction.
Yeah, I haven't been like silent or anything.
I mean, they have Wi-Fi at rehab facilities.
Is that true? You know that? I don't know that. I just assume they like took your phone away and you just like basically like went into a little jail cell type thing and just sweated out all of your like, what's the word I'm looking for? Withdrawals.
Yeah. Did you see that, Dallas? What? The rumors about White Sox Dave faking COVID because it was a cover-up for him going to rehab for his coke addiction.
I didn't want to. I wasn't going to address that publicly.
I mean, he's here. We got to ask the questions.
Understandably. No, I was just cooped up in my house with coronavirus. There was no cocaine rehab or any other sort of rehab for that matter. That's all there is to it. Why does Camcast Dave have chocolate all over his face? That's just I haven't fucking shaved in a week. That white girl for WSD. I'm assuming that's a euphemism for cocaine.
Are you assuming that, Dave?
I'm assuming that.
That's a stretch. What is this white girl you speak of?
Yeah, I mean,
what's her name? The cocaine that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got it.
So, do you think, like, if you've lost your sense of taste, is that a good thing or a bad thing in terms for like using coke, like, and just being able to shovel up in your nose whatever you want?
I would assume should I use cocaine, which I don't. I would assume that'd be a good thing because you could just do more of it. Like,
you assume.
I'll go get some. I got a little bit left. I took a shot of vodka just to like test it, and it tastes like water. Like, you know, the fake video that KB posted back in college the other day, where he filled up like a fifth of vodka and said it was alcohol with water.
Yeah.
Like, I could do that right now. I'm not going to, but I could.
So you basically have like a superpower.
Pretty much, except it's not a superpower you want to have. Like, Bears played yesterday. All I want to do is just like order a pizza and chill on the couch and do nothing. But there's no point to eat that kind of shit. There's none.
That sucks.
Dave, why are you overweight? I eat like shit and I don't work out enough, and I'm 32 years old. That's pretty much all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. It doesn't really go beyond that. When are you allowed to come out of quarantine?
I'm getting tested again Thursday. I don't think it's going to go well, but I'm going to do the instant tests, which those aren't very accurate. And then I'm going to do the real test again, but that took me 3 days to get back. So
the fucking strike.
I want to start like a club for coronavirus people, like open a bar just specifically for coronavirus people right now.
It's not AIDS.
That's a horrible idea.
Why is that a horrible idea?
Dave is lying about the cocaine. It's called a hospital.
Yeah, I have some views after experiencing this that I'll keep to myself.
That was struck
views,
well.
Are you saying?
What's that?
It's you have views that you're keeping to yourself?
Yeah, it's like I know a ton of people that have had I'd say at this point about 15 people, so not a ton, but a ton of people have reached out to me that have also had it, and they're like, yeah, I was sick for a couple of days and then I was fine. I'm not saying it's a hoax, not at all. I'm saying you got to figure out a way to balance shutting everything fucking down like they're about to do in Chicago again. No restaurants or anything, and protecting.
I'm going to go ahead and respectfully just ask you to end it there.
Yeah. Well, that's.
I don't need to hear the two assholes. I don't need to hear the two assholes that are making noise on my fucking TV about this shit. And I don't need to hear you, a third asshole that will have zero impact on my country moving forward. Respectfully, remember, respectfully. I enjoy you, Dave.
I might write in, Dave.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Thank you. Thank you, Jared.
You have my support.
I don't think I said anything controversial right there.
I want it. No. You're right. And we don't need to. We don't need to. I enjoy you, Dave. I enjoy your presence. Just because you have corona doesn't mean the taste for you has worn for me.
What does that mean?
It's the cocaine talking. Even if I wanted to get cocaine right now, I don't think anybody would fucking give me cocaine right now. People like I'm trying to figure out how I can go back to work and they're looking at me like I'm a leper.
Well, I mean, maybe if you had a stronger understanding of things, but that's again, we're not getting into that.
I mean, I'm not going back until I get 2 negative tests. But even then, like, I think they're gonna like keep their distance from me when they won't need to. If I don't have the coronavirus anymore, I can't give it to anybody.
I mean, Coke dealers already don't like to make themselves, readily available and well known for reasons that I think
You obviously don't know too many Coke dealers. Wait, what? What'd I say?
Your eyebrows are trying to high five your beard.
It's not. Get out of here.
Dave's eyebrows are having a party. They've invited his beard line on up for it.
Yeah.
Come on up.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, Dave. I think it looks good. I think it's good look.
Actually, I should do that next time I'm in the office, which is probably going to be
An hour.
2 weeks from now. I should just show up in a hazmat suit.
What are you coming to the office for?
I mean, we're not doing radio right now. Have you guys been picking us up?
We did once.
I believe I will effectively have never set foot in this office. If there's already conversations about a new office, there's a solid chance I would have never set foot in this office.
Is there really? No. I haven't heard anything about a new office.
Rumblings, not rumblings like, yeah, this is in the works. Just like, conversations from certain individuals.
Fellas, how about this for a trade? St. Louis Cardinals traded Jose Martinez, Randy Arozarena, a comp pick after the first round for Matt Libator, a comp pick after the second round. Who do you think is getting the better of that trade right now?
Wait, say that again?
It was a Rosarena trade from
St. Louis.
January. I saw Libator pitch in high school when I was living out in Scottsdale, and I thought he was the absolute fucking truth. 6'4", 6'5", lefty, 95, 96, and he could put any pitch anywhere he wanted. 3-4 pitches.
Thunderous.
Fuck yeah.
Hey!
When your symptoms were the worst, did you still watch baseball or no?
Yeah, on Thursday was it? I was like in and out the whole game. It came and went so fucking fast. I crawled into bed Wednesday night, and as soon as I felt fine the entire day, and as soon as I crawled into bed, I immediately just started shaking like a leaf, like with cold chills. And I woke up soaked in sweat, and then I had 100.8 fever all through Thursday morning and like into Friday. I got a thermometer delivered to me. So on Friday, I also had a fever. Saturday, it went away. Sunday, I felt completely fucking fine.
Huh.
Who you got up here, Pollock?
What's the pitch count at? 28. All right. I like it. You see that fucking 95 up top. Give me that 97.
He's got that little cutter going awesome tonight.
He's got it all going.
Yeah.
He's got it all going. You just saw a 92 mile an hour. I don't know if that was a change piece.
I think it was. Meter. He's been throwing like a 90, 92. It looks like a changeup.
Well, it is, but like at 92, that's
right. It's like a two-seam fastball.
But it's hard. That could just him being amped up. That could just be him being amped up.
Do you like Game 7 for this Triple C, Dave?
Yeah, I do. Bueller will go tomorrow, right? Bueller and Morton, would it be?
Yeah.
Oh, fight him. There's that 97. 97. Get it up top. Come on, get it up top, Snailzilla. Más alto, más alto.
Ooh. That was his first miss right there that I've seen. Was he hurt all year again?
Who?
Pollock?
No.
Step off, step off, step off, step off. Step off, step off, step off. Time. Dave, you see this energy drink I've been drinking?
What you got? Bob Ross or whatever? What is that? Why do you have that?
Because I'm a fucking G. And it's Bob Ross positive energy drink.
He had a good year.
Where do those royalties go?
I hope to his estate. But I got to find out who's receiving that. Maybe I don't like that person.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like those people. Maybe that's the last 8 Bob Ross positive energy drinks I buy. I was Bob Ross for Halloween and absolutely nailed the costume.
I need to see a picture of this. I bet you did, actually.
It's on my Instagram. I'll text. I don't want to sit here and thumb through my phone and not talk and shit, but it's on my Instagram. It is quality from a few years ago. I don't even want to talk about Halloween right now, man. I'm heartbroken. Heartbroken. I love Halloween.
That picture is fucking terrifying.
I gotta miss it. It sucks.
Oh! Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not taking my daughters trick-or-treating, and I'm not going to have my front door turn into a high traffic area. Window! Mr. Window, yeah.
I just started listening to the pod 2 weeks ago, and Dallas's ad reads are legendary. Well, boy, did you miss out on some pretty great ad reads.
Yeah. We actually, you gotta check back. Like, I mean, early on, very early on, all the way up through the mid early hundos. It was something we found out very early, and we just kind of kept rolling with. But we found out that Jared is incapable. Jared can't read.
Yeah.
Jared cannot read the English language.
I'll say this. Reading out loud when you haven't done it in fucking forever is more difficult than it looks.
It
It took me a second or two when we first started doing live ad reads and everything. Because you don't do it often. You don't realize you never read out loud ever, other than like as an adult.
Yeah, reading out loud is not fun.
Oh, Zanino going to work back there.
Trying to like follow the words with your finger.
Yeah.
And like
watch Zanino. He starts away, watch him pull that thing back. Oh my God, so good. You guys were probably already ahead of us though, because we got Camcast.
Yeah, it was not. But then like, so that was really what it is. I was like skipping over words because I can't see. And
Joey Wendell.
What a pick.
Fucking do it. It's not even pick. Watch him. What you're going to see is him get all the way around this ball. So this is a ball down the line. He could go to the backhand, which you might see guys do, but he knows who he's got running. He goes all the way around this ball and fields it coming through the baseball on the line. So he's going to be in foul territory. Watch this shit. Boom. That is not easy.
No.
That is not easy at all. And he does that to give himself a better throwing angle instead of having to like backhand and really throw across his body, if he can get around himself and create any sort of momentum going towards first base, he feels better doing so, as opposed to going to a backhand where you might see a guy plant his foot in the ground and take a shuffle step or two. Maybe he didn't have that time. So instead, he gets around the ball, plays through it, and the level of difficulty is, I mean, I would put that at like a 6.5, 7. That's not easy to do. But he does that. He made a decision between going to the backhand and sticking his foot in the ground and getting all the way around it and playing through, trying to get all his momentum going to first base. That was...
He created that hop too.
Well, yeah, I mean, but that's the idea. Like, he was going to get that hop either way. Like, that's going to happen. It's a matter of, and that's what I mean by stick your foot in the ground. So you stick your...
I know what you mean, yeah.
His left foot in the ground, boom, planting it at the same time that he's picking that ball on the short hop backhanded. And then he's just making that transfer from the glove to the hand and throwing it. And that's why I say maybe he felt like maybe he doesn't have the arm to make that play combined with the runner's speed. Maybe he just feels more comfortable giving himself momentum, because it wasn't a great throw. Another great job by Choi to work the bag over there. Good shit, Wendell. Get me aroused up in the yeah.
If the Dodgers choke this away, is Roberts gone?
Oh, you're one of them. You're one of them.
I'm asking because it affects me personally. Because I really need the Dodgers to win.
Why? Why? What do you mean?
Because you can't fire Roberts if he wins the World Series. But if it, I mean, he's kind of ish on the hot seat a little bit. I mean, obviously the Dodgers are a much more attractive managerial opening than the White Sox are.
I mean, it would really have to depend on what happens, what transpires. Does Dave Roberts just have a huge impact on them losing from here on out?
Yeah, that's true.
Woo!
Damn. Gas him up. He stinks. What's he hitting in this series now? Like fucking
98. God damn. What was the over under? I'm guessing it was around 5.5, right? For strikeouts?
For Snellzilla?
Yeah.
6.5.
6.5.
We'll wait. He's about to dip below the Mendoza line.
WSD doesn't password protect his Wi-Fi. That is untrue. It's about 8,000 letters and characters and numbers, and I don't even know it.
Yeah, BT. Collect them roses.
Dave, leave the video. No, I'm going to stay on as long as I like, just in spite of you, Zach Wilson, 19.
Well,
More, get him in here, though. Kravis, his bet's always been this bad in the World Series. What has he done for the Red Sox historically?
not great.
No?
He had that one home run in Game 5.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like, the game was already out of hand, just like his home run in Game 1 this year.
VT DJ, what do you got?
Vote DJ. Go. What? So, oh my God. Oh.
What?
So, just doing some research here, and I gotta tell you, I'm trying to get my homie. I'm sure you guys have seen if you haven't followed him, follow him on Twitter because he works with a lot of big leaguers, a lot of your favorite big leaguers. And when you hear me, and this is so, like I told you, drop little nuggets throughout the podcast and shit. So you hear me talking about having the answers to the test, like guys have answers to the test, right? I told you I was going to reach out to somebody. Follow Codify, Codify. Follow Codify on Twitter. And it's not like it's going to be a super entertaining, blow your doors off, funny account. This is a baseball account, information, and works with Pitching Ninja as well. But remember that Floro at bat where he just came in against a Rosarena and just absolutely abused him down and in with a changeup?
Yeah.
Well, look at this heat map right here for Floro against a Rosarena. Remember, 3 87-mile-an-hour changeups in the exact same spot. For reference, the color blue would mean attack here. The color red would mean stay away from here. We don't want to go there. So this is what Dylan Floro was likely looking at. That's gross, right? Attack, attack, attack. Yeah, Rich Bowen at Codify.
That's beautiful pitch. It's just at Codify, not at Codify Baseball.
It's probably Codify Baseball. Yeah, let me go here. I'll look at it.
It is.
They haven't done anything for this game yet today. Oh, yeah, they have. They just tweeted.
Yeah, but like
that slider's just fucking filthy.
Woody, go get him.
Future Red Sox.
Are you putting that out there? Is that what you're doing? You're trying to amass the lefties? You want Martine back? You want Woody back? Oh, Krabus, how sad are you that my arm fell off and I wasn't able to just join the Red Sox at some point in time and become your favorite player?
Become your favorite player.
I mean,
I probably hated you.
I'm already your favorite player. Let's be real.
No.
Oh.
There's still time. It's not too late.
There's still time. Yeah, no, I mean, you got to get at least 3 outs these days. That's tough. Yeah, that's what we.
What?
Oh.
He's fucking shoving right now.
Oh.
He's intense.
Those are some angry heaters.
Yeah, his compete level is high.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, and he's also another guy who values the use of information.
Yeah.
Actually, Dallas, that is a question I have for you. What do you have any relationship at all with Tony La Russa? I know he managed 30 years ago or whatever in Oakland, but does he have any relationship with the organization at all or no?
I mean, he could walk in there and you know, like he's going to be, everybody knows him, loves him, respects him. Absolutely.
You think he still got managerial chops or what?
That would really depend on how much he has been communicated with. That it really all depends on how much power they're giving him as opposed to how much information they're giving him, because they're just not going to, and when I say they, I mean front offices aren't just going to stand by and watch decision after decision be made that flies in the face of their think tank
For
and
sure.
the information they're providing, right?
Mhm.
So he might be great in terms of what's going on in the clubhouse, but if what's going on in the clubhouse isn't unfolding on the field and showing up in production, then no. I don't see teams anywhere sticking with him. But if he understands that maybe somebody like him is in place to command the room, and there's a difference between demand and command. Command, you walk in, you have the respect of your
right.
everybody knows what the difference is. And so
Yeah.
you walk in and you have that cachet, and you also understand that you're the medium between the information that's being accumulated and put together and putting that out on the field, then hey, you very well could have one of those hyper, because if all it takes is somebody of the old school nature to buy into what's going on these days and apply all of the wisdom that they've accumulated to this era of information. Like if these old school guys were guys that were looking for advantages and looking for edges and shit like that, well, here you are being given a lot of that insight via all this info. Woo!
Seager's slipping away in the race right now.
To who, JT?
Rosarena.
Oh, should it go to the Rays?
That was a great answer, though. That answered everything very, very well.
Rhino, Fitzy, now do yours. Show us yours.
The Lions are trash. Get that out of here.
You just got to have like that. That's why the push for the new school or the young manager is what it is. Because there's the thought that this person can communicate to the younger clubhouse and also understand the numbers and those people. Because look, let's be real. These front offices are not filling out their think tanks and their research departments with 67-year-old individuals. Drink up. Drink up, Cal. Smell them roses. Smell them roses. Oh.
That's just fucking filth.
Said he had this shit rolling very, very early. Very early. Kotze or vote to replace Melvin after he's done. It's probably going to be neither. It's going to be Ryan Christensen, I would think. Change piece. There it is. 92. Interactions with Billy Bean. Jason. Great. Great. I love Billy.
Yeah.
Doubled up. Is Billy Bean officially gone? I don't think anything's official yet.
Seems that way.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Speculation. Wow. Three changeups in a row right now from Snellzilla. Where are we going with this?
Dave, yes, I can tell spicy. Spicy's not a taste, apparently. Spicy is spicy, so I can feel spicy. It's like if I put an ice cube in my mouth, I could feel cold. Hubs looks like the kid from Chronicles of Narnia. I don't even know what the kid looks like, but that's funny. God, he's on fucking fire.
Yes, he did. That's a sword. Ninja.
Oh, man.
Pitching ninja. Damn.
That's crazy. What was the over-under for Snell strikeouts? 6.5?
6.5.
He's got it. That's his 8th.
That was his 9th, I thought. His
8th, it said.
Yeah, it's his 8th.
I would love to have that pizza right there right now, but I can't.
Wouldn't even matter. You could have it. Just wouldn't matter.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hubs on the rundown yesterday said that Mookie was the favorite for the MVP in this series. I don't. He's not even like someone on the Rays would win the World Series MVP before Mookie did if the Dodgers won the World Series.
Did he get shit on for that?
I don't know.
Garneau's got a better chance of getting the MVP right now.
Yikes.
Dave Portnoy just tweeted, Blake Snell is doing what Clayton Kershaw should have been doing for the last 2 decades.
I'd venture to guess that Blake Snell. You know what you think about? What I would respond to directly with that tweet is go and look at how many breaking balls the Houston Astros swung at against Clayton Kershaw, and then take a look at how many breaking balls have been swung on and missed against Snell tonight. And that's
so he's gone through 3 2/3. He's got to have 15 swings and misses already, right?
Bottom line is, think about Clayton Kershaw and who that dude is. Like when you think about left-handed breaking balls, that's probably a name you're talking about. Yeah. Yep. Clayton Kershaw. So
absolutely.
They didn't swing and miss at his curveball, at his slider in that game in Houston. Nothing.
He's faced 13 batters and struck out 9. Only one has hit the ball out of the infield. Oh man.
Snelia. Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, he's hot right now.
over 72.5 pitches is looking pretty good.
What's he at, like 50? 55-ish?
He is at 55.
You know what? Let's take a look at this here. I'll get some numbers going here for you. Just a minute.
That's wild.
All right. Fun with numbers. Blake Snell has thrown 55 total pitches, 37 for strikes, 21 fastballs, 17 of those for strikes, 12 curveballs, 8 of those for strikes, 11 sliders, 7 of those for strikes, 11 changeups, 5 of those have been for strikes. As far as swing and miss, 15 swing and miss on the fastball, 27 total. Excuse me, 15 total swing and misses on the fastball. 2 on the curveball, 4 on the slider, 1 on the changeup.
So that's 22 through 4 innings. That's unbelievable. That's absolutely unbelievable.
No,
I mean, 20 is great for a fucking, just normal. Let it like a 7-8 inning game.
No, 15.
He's got 15 total.
Yeah. Fastballs, 8.
Yeah, so he's pacing for 30 plus right now, which is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, 15 total swing and misses right now. Dodgers have missed on 10 of 19 swings against. Oh, that what? Oh, that was after. Yeah, that was late in the game. Yeah. Get Snellzilla on PMT so he can become a Blake of the Year. Oh, we get it, Dave. We get it. You're drinking water.
That's vodka. Mikey C, I was just about to say that. He looks like he's got like hangover eyes right now.
Skinny Pete.
Ball up and out.
I'm going to need some more fucking run scoring here from Tampa. Give me one of those random ass Zanino 800-foot homers.
Oh, yeah. Roberts is playing this game right now like it's 0-0.
Come on, Baez. You need to be able to stand up. This game's flying. It's fucking 9:45. We're in the 5th.
Hey.
I mean, it's going to hit a stall.
Hang in there, Q Long. No flames. Yeah, Roberts is empty in this pin. Cambio.
Slap Dick City. This is great.
Fires, I'm good right now. We're good. Knock on wood.
5 different hitters have struck out twice already in this game. What's that? 17 total strikeouts? The top of the 5th.
If Troy homers, do we shotgun a beer? Fuck yeah, we do.
If Troy homers, we all pour candle wax on our chests. Bare chests.
You like candle wax on your nips, Jared?
Yeah.
Turns me on too.
That makes three of us.
Once Ricky Martin popularized it, there's no turning back.
That's a shit at bat right there. I was just about to say he's gonna go yard too. What a fucking awful at bat.
What about in the third inning did you just watch?
By Choi. In the third inning. I got some catching up to do still.
Choi is one of the most flexible big men in professional sports history.
Hey! No.
How about no?
See, I don't understand why they're even. Baya's got that change piece. Why is he not attacking down and in as well? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Stay down there. Shit. Hurt! Hurt! Plenty. Absolutely. Change up, down and in. There's no reason to throw anything else.
Through!
That's up. It's the right pitch. It's just
stop
up.
This man. You can't stop this man. I got a question for you, Dallas.
I got an answer for you, Jared.
God, he's fucking hot.
Let's just say hypothetical, because I mean it's not. This is not real life. Randy Arozarena hits free agency by some weird rule. He doesn't have to go through arbitration. He hits free agency this winter after the season and postseason that he just had at the age that he is. What could that contract look like? Years and dollars.
How old is he?
Is he like fucking 22? I thought he was 21. He is
25.
25, 26?
He's 25. He turns 26 in February, so next year would be his age 26.
God, like he was always like a fringe top 100 guy. I honestly don't crucify me for saying this. I would not be surprised to see the Rays, just because they're a weird organization,
Trade him.
Sell high on him after this. I mean, he was good this year, but right now he's fucking Mike Trout times 1,000. That's just how hot he is. He had a really good year, actually. 7 bombs, 280, got on base at a 380 clip, 640 slugging. So he was awesome. That was only 23 games, though. He's fuck.
What Ronnie get? Acuna?
100 for over 7.
Yeah, 7 and 100. I think it's somewhere in that neighborhood. And I think they could throw that at him and that would get
It'd be
it done.
dumb not to sign that.
Oh yeah, for sure. If he got 100 over 7, I don't know. I mean, at 25, that's different from Acuna signing at
Right.
20 or whatever he was.
How old was Acuna?
20.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so then, yeah, I thought Acuna was much older. I thought they were like in the same age, comparatively speaking. So then maybe it's
I mean, Acuna signed that last offseason, and he's 22. So
here's the lefty.
Victor Gonzalez. Joe Buck, you're better than that.
Got you excited. And
Dude,
that is a ground ball.
excited. Comcast.
Joe Buck just shit down his pants right there. It was like the most routine ground. Has he never seen a shift before?
I bet you he has. To be honest. Oh.
Let's take a look at this, actually. I like the
Blake Snell over under on 1.5 punch outs this inning.
I'm going to go under. Third time through the lineup. I'm going to go under.
It's not his third time through the lineup. He's been sitting these motherfuckers down, Dave.
I called that from Morning Wood.
Called what?
He's going to shove tonight. Because his stuff in his first start was fucking filthy. He was just a hair off with the command of it, and I just thought someone's going to click tonight, and it.
Well, the
lucky
difference
guess.
is working from behind early as opposed to working from ahead. And why are you working ahead now as opposed to last time out? Breaking ball wasn't there for strikes.
Yep. Now he's just putting it wherever he wants.
And also spraying the fastball.
He's working off his slider right now, just about, and finishing with that fastball up. Kind of working backwards a little bit. So Rosarena will be a free agent after the 2025 season. So he will have 3 years. Oh, no, he's Super 2. So he'll have 4 years of arbitration. So 26 season. So 4 or 5. I'm saying you could lock him up right now, buy out his ARB years in the 2 team control years, give him $1 million for 2022 and 23, then 24, 25, 26, go something like 5, 10, 15, and then 2 team control years where you give him like 18, 19. I think you could lock him up legitimately right now for about 6 years, 50 mil, give or take a few mil. And the contract could be worth about 80. That's what I'm guessing off the top of my head.
For a Rosarena?
Yeah, if they were to out his ARB years and his 2 pre-ARB years.
Change up.
That's not the Rays MO though. Like these guys are like they don't fall in love with anybody. They'll fucking trade Snell tomorrow if they want to. They're all just assets to them. They stockpile these guys.
Hey Dave, check this shit out.
What you got? That's nice. I can't do that with my shitbox couches.
Dave, check this out.
Love it.
See that?
I see it.
Lights up too. So fucking LED lights in this shit.
Yeah, Fast Etta. That's exactly what they're gonna do, I think.
Fast what, Dave? Say that again.
I'm reading the chat. Fast Etta. EDDEH. Etta. Eddie. I don't know. He says the Rays will just keep him until Arb and then trade him.
Dallas,
Wouldn't be shocked.
are you keeping the counts too in your scorebook?
No.
I was gonna say
have that chart.
I can't imagine. I don't recall Blake Snell getting to like many 3-ball counts.
He had the 1 to Turner. That was a full count, I remember. Maybe 1 or 2. Small handful.
The folding chair?
I do think the Cubs trade Bryant this winter, yes.
That's from me and Bob Fox had side seats at the 25th anniversary of Monday Night Raw in Manhattan, where they had the first episode of Raw. And whenever you get like the floor seats, you get to take your chair with you after the event. They do that for every pay-per-view. I think I've got 2 of those. I have 25 years of Raw, that seat, and then I have Extreme Rules 2015. I was front row with Jimmy Stewart.
Get in there. Get in there. One. Another biscuit up and in there, maybe, and then Slidro Wilson down and away. Fastball in there again. Because if he throws a slider here 1-1, he's throwing it again 1-2 because he's going to get a strike. I just think because he punched him out on the slider away the last time, let's stay. Nope, they're going Slidro. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Stay hard. Get in there. That a boy. Now slider down and away. Like I told you. You ready for this, Dave? Here it comes.
The ballroom.
Yeah, it's finishing. It's strike 3. I haven't seen the pitch yet. Strike 3. Nope.
And Dave, when he throws this slider down and away to punch him out, I'm gonna go get a beer and we're gonna drink and celebrate. I'll just
That
get
sounds
up.
good.
No, fucking swing the fucking bat.
Wait, where are you going?
Nowhere. I was just trying to play it off like because I knew what pitch was coming. I mean, I knew what pitch was coming 10 minutes ago, but it just would have looked nice. I'd have been able to.
I can't have you leaving in the middle of a Blake Snell inning.
Hey, boy. Cuervo. No, Andy, they don't. They're dumb. Hitters are dumb.
Hitters are stupid.
The good ones have an idea. They understand the concept. And if I'm being serious for 2 seconds, it's not a knock on them. They just have to stay committed to their approach. They can't be dealing with what we're trying to do, what we're doing. Like that's the upper level of understanding of your craft as a hitter. That's when you start to really gain a feel for what a pitcher is trying to do to you. And a lot of guys at the big league level have an understanding of that. The ability to rely on that in a moment like this, as opposed to just going with your natural instinct. That is the separator between guys who can really dive into that or guys who just need to be reactionary. Guys who like don't want to know what's coming, don't tell me the signs. Like, even if you know it, like, no, I just want to get up there and hit on my own. Like a guy like Barry Bonds, even knowing that he was going to get one pitch a series to hit, he knew when it was coming, and he did not miss. Where does that put video guys like JD? That's why he can be a beast, is because he's not only in tune with what he does correctly, but when he's going well, that's when you are allowed to start to shift your focus and really start to pick up on what the pitcher is doing. And that's something I'm sure those guys look at anyway. Good job, Z.
Good take.
Hold on. Before you say anything, Zunino blocking that ball the way he did right there, not as easy as it might look. And the reason he did it, two reasons. One, slider from a lefty, it's going to kick that way, but he blocks it that way. You're trying to body up and get it back towards home plate, but with two strikes, if you can force it towards the first baseline, your momentum is going to take you there. The throw is going to take you there. Excuse me. Excuse me.
The Dodgers have hit one ball out of the infield. All right, I got two things.
Lazy fly ball to right? Look at that.
One's a comment, one's a question. Comment. I thought of this way too late. I'm an idiot. There's got to be an iPad app to score games on.
There is.
There is?
Well, there's like software.
What's it called?
I'd have to look at my iPad. I have it on there. I don't know.
That's got to be something that I'm doing moving forward.
And you can use like a pin. Like you can, like, on, if you get the iPad Pro or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever it's called.
Game changer. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get that. Is there any chance at all that Blake Snell would be available in Game 7?
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely, right?
1,000%. Kevin Cash
He's
is
got to
available.
be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I need a beer. Can I go get a beer now?
Yeah.
You're dismissed.
I thought you had like beer delivery service people.
They're fucking late. They gotta eat dinner and take care of themselves.
Where the fuck do you think you're going, Comcast? Even if he goes 9, I mean, if he ends up throwing like 108 pitches and they're not stressful, I mean, he's barely had to lift a finger here. What are the odds Dave has the sniffles when he comes back?
Somebody just call him out for it.
Rally line.
I'm gonna fucking bottle opener.
Ellen's making a note of everyone that says mean stuff to me in the comments, so you're fucked.
Dinner time.
Come on.
What you got there, Dave, huh? That's celery? What a serial killer move.
Why? Negative calories in celery.
Just a plain piece of celery. Zero nutritional value. All
Dude,
water.
Crushing up
Negative calories.
celery.
Takes more calories to eat a piece of celery than calories that are in celery. I would love peanut butter with the celery, but
But what?
I can't taste it.
You can still consume it. Do well for your body.
Now you're just Bugs Bunnying in the fucking mic.
Dave is absolutely a Florida man.
Celery Coke diet.
Quad C now with the celery.
You could probably blow a diesel line off a stick of celery.
Probably. Now that you mention it,
Start
Yeah.
calling Dave.
you
Quad
think of what I'm thinking?
Yeah.
What, you glue two pieces of celery together and just
Yeah.
go to work?
Yeah. Ooh, Gratterall's coming in.
Gratterall.
That's runs.
RDT, holla.
Dave was the guy outside the San Francisco hotel. I don't know what that's in reference to, but it wasn't me. Do it, Dave. I want to see it happen. What are we talking about? Do it, Dave.
What you do?
I don't know. Sounds
Oh.
sketchy.
Slid. What's up, girl? Yeah. Come on. Yeah, we are. I just didn't have the. What's up? You want to say what's up to the chat? Say what's up, chat.
Hi. Is 1 3-ball count. That's it. Wow.
Yeah, you want to say what's up to the chat too? Okay.
Hi.
Good girl. so excited, so juiced. So juiced. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. Can I have a kiss? I'm gonna. Oh, you want me to open it in front of you? You want to see what it is, don't you? You try one. You try one tomorrow. You already brushed your teeth. Mommy said Mommy said tomorrow, so that's tomorrow. I'll save you. Yeah, you tell me which one to save you, and I'll save it for you. Watermelon, cherry. This is a white mystery.
Dave, I have a question.
You don't even know
What's up?
I'm gonna have the white mystery.
What word
Watermelon.
are you
right, okay.
proudest to be able to spell without having to look?
I don't know.
Yes.
Never really thought about it. I got Renaissance the other day in trivia. I don't know.
Renaissance is a good one.
Renaissance.
It's a good one.
That's a good one, though. I don't know. I'd have to think about that. I do like those types of questions, though.
Hi.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. All right. Time to go.
Onomatopoeia. Oh no, that's from the song, isn't it? I remember that in like elementary school.
From for after at by 2, about above across, among against inside,
Hi.
behind around.
What about you?
What?
What's the most difficult word you can proudly say you know how to spell correctly? Like right off the top of your head.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Spell it.
SUPERFRAGI.
Nope. You just skipped like two. You skipped like 2 syllables.
Oh yeah, the cala part.
Yeah,
Dave, I'm not focused on that, Dave. Here, what I can do is entertain you with a trick I'm sure none of you are aware of. You see this regular sized airhead?
Yep.
Are we all familiar with the airhead candy?
Yeah.
We are. I am, at least.
So we understand that these airheads run the length of the package, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm going to show you a trick. You ever shrunk an airhead?
Can't say I have.
All right. You ready for this? And for all you, that was a nice change piece there. For all you youngsters right now who are looking for a little sticky saliva when you're out there on the mound. Yeah, RDT, you know what's coming, baby. You know. You ready? But then you got to do this one little trick. There it is. Oh, Mr. Wendell, yeah.
Times like these call for a dip.
Throw it in. Throw it in. I can't keep it on screen. I can't do that. That's a trick I can't show you. Oh! Laffy taffy, shake that laffy taffy. You like that? You like that, Raleigh? I'll shake it for you. Left arm is toast.
While this is going on, I lost a tooth in the battle box because I went to the plate chewing an airhead, and when I chewed down on the airhead, it like formed around the tooth, and when I lifted up, it pulled the tooth right out. Fucking blood all over the plate. Finished the AB. Struck out on 3 pitches.
God damn.
Oh, I'm going to tell you guys a great story about one of the most savage things I've ever seen on a baseball field. My head coach in junior college. Guy's an absolute beast. Oh, get in there. All right, you ready for the reveal?
Yep.
The big reveal?
Wow.
I gotta say that's the coolest magic trick I've ever seen.
It took a while.
But you never knew that was possible. And then you just put that guy right in the cheek. You got slider grip for days. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Airheads aided a perfect game in Major League Baseball.
Yeah, so you just admitted that was a bullshit asterisk perfect game.
Yeah.
Wasn't airheads. Oh, what an AB. Yeah, fuck yeah. Vito, Mama Vito! Get fucking juiced. Get juiced.
What a fucking ball game.
Rally flight. Omar, you need a rally flight? I got your back. Dave, stay away from the celery straw. All right.
Celery straws over there.
I'm the one. I'm the one who will fly for the chat.
Yo, would you be like heartbroken if Betts walked it off for the Dodgers?
Yeah.
Like, so it'd be like how I watched Chris close out the World Series for the Red Sox. That was not fun. That was a very dark time for me.
I mean, not necessarily the same. Like, you traded Chris Sale to help build the core that you have right now that made it to the postseason, whereas the Red Sox traded Mookie Betts to get Alex Verdugo, who's a good player, but I mean, it's not like the Red Sox are in a position to make the postseason as they stand right now.
Fair point. But when Chris Sale was in Chicago, that's all we had to look forward to is Chris Sale, Abreu, obviously, small handful of other guys, and just 20 miles of shit. He was like all I cared about. I fucking loved him. I still love him.
This Ryan Fitzgerald guy is definitely a commenter. You can tell. You can smell it on him. Shout out, Bryn. What was more painful for you as a White Sox fan? Was it? I mean, it was definitely watching Chris Sale close out the World Series. But was it worse to see that one inning of work, or was it worse to see him strike out 300 batters in 2017?
There was a. I mean, you deal with it too, but I'm a petty fucking asshole, and I had internet beef with a lot of Red Sox fans that would troll me nonstop, and I would troll them back. But there was a window, I'll call it, where I was rooting against Chris Sale just in spite of people being mean to me on the internet, on Twitter. Jared, Dallas, you got the googly eyes going right now.
For sure. Little sativa sunset, pal.
People ask me about the Tatis trade like literally every day. He was 16 years old and never played a fucking game yet. And he wasn't some like crazy big signing out of Latin America. Like the Padres hit a fucking $1 billion Powerball ticket with that trade. Everyone was pissed off that they gave up Eric Johnson, who was like a top 50 prospect who never did anything.
Sean just said we have Perez Day. That's like 3 pitchers in one. I got some bad news for you, Sean. Martin Perez ain't coming back.
Yeah, Nick Mo once got it. The worst was the Cubs winning the World Series. I felt sick to my stomach. That was before they traded Sale too.
Jesus.
Doesn't hide his
21 combined strikeouts. Most through 6 innings in a game.
We got 2 more ABs to get 2 more.
This is unbelievable.
Dr. Sins. Dr. Sins is an Astros fan, but he's one of the good ones. I don't hate Astros fans. I hate most Astros fans. Most of them are just fucking stupid. Like, when I tweeted out that they are just not funny, like, at least some Yankee fans have a sense of humor and they get it. Like, no Astros fans, quote unquote, get it. They're just all idiots.
Who are you saying is the troll? The comment section kid.
Ryan Fitz 22. he's just been having a conversation with himself all night. Like no one is acknowledging him. He's not saying anything that's
Is he being mean?
the conversation that we're having. He's just a fucking idiot.
Dude, eat
What?
some.
What? What?
Oh my God, what an idiot!
No.
Why?
No. No.
Dallas, 73 pitches. I said, what's the over-under? 72 and a half.
And I said over, and I win.
He threw 73 pitches. What the fuck? What are you doing?
Oh, come on. So listen.
Absolute fucking worst.
What are
Listen.
you doing?
Listen. 73 pitches. Third time. Timeout. Let's talk about this. All right. Let's talk this out. 73 pitches. Look, I'm as fucking frustrated as you. 73 pitches. The third time through the order, and quite possibly, unequivocally, the most dangerous part of the order. Mookie Betts, Corey Seager, Justin Turner. Okay? And there's one out. Got it. And he struck these guys out. Both. He's got 6 punch outs between the top 3 hitters in their lineup. 7 out of 8 at bats in the first 4 hitters. But remember that remember that tweet with all of the Rays arm angles? So right now, guarding this 1-run lead, the Rays are probably thinking, we just don't want to give these guys right here. We don't want to give Mookie Betts, and maybe we don't want to give Seager a third look at this guy right here, right now. That has to be what that's the explanation. I'm not justifying it at all. That's the explanation.
I mean, I think that you can categorize everything you said at that it's a spin zone at best. You go at him with your fucking best pitcher, and that's Blake Snell right now. He's on another fucking planet. Say he gives up a 2-run bomb right here. If you leave him in, like Cash isn't getting in trouble for that. That's not on him. Now, if they give up the lead, that's all on Cash. And the front office, because they're one of those teams that we were talking about earlier that basically he's just a middleman, but you got to leave him in right there.
So when Anderson, Fairbanks, and Diego Castillo all pitch in the same postseason game, the Rays are undefeated. Undefeated. So here's Anderson, who could then hand it right on over. And you keep going from there. They have to perform, but that's a real statistic. That's a real stat. And right now, you're in that spot to pull that trigger. Oh!
You, Kevin Cash! The top 3 hitters were 0 for fucking 6 with 6 strikeouts.
I'm just getting ready to tweet that right now.
I mean that I can't believe what I'm watching right now. How the fuck do you pull him?
Like I am. Oh my god, dude.
Oh.
I don't even know. Like. Let me just ask the chat this: do I have to keep talking out loud, or did my earlier rant did that explain to you why just what I think the Rays could possibly be thinking? Was that enough?
I mean,
I apologize if I keep saying it out loud again because I'm just trying to make sense of it.
that everything you said is probably what they were thinking, and everything they were thinking was wrong. That was stupid. Like I think it's this. You can put it as simply as this: if he leaves Snell in there and he gives up a fucking go ahead bomb or that double,
No!
Oh my god! What the fuck?
yep.
Come on, dude. This is what are we doing?
I can't fucking.
Productive out. Productive out.
Like,
There's a productive out. Couldn't do it. Mookie, great read. Contact. High hopper.
unbelievable.
Computers
Unbelievable.
get viruses, okay? Computers glitch. There was just no way. I mean, Troy struggled to get that out of his glove a little bit there, too. There was just no way. I mean, this is incredible. This is absolutely incredible.
I cannot fucking believe that.
I'm sickened right now. I don't even have any money on this game, and I'm sickened.
This is unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable. Hey! Oh, he's not going to give it to him? Nope.
I cannot fucking believe that.
Wow. I mean, you just got to go with feel over computers at sometimes.
So
this is unbelievable.
The tweet right now is, remember, computers get viruses. Computers glitch, too. I feel like if you're into raw data, the 0 for 6 with 6 strikeout info is about as valuable as a piece of info as you could possibly have in real time.
That's it. That's it.
Get Donaldson in here.
No, too high.
Oh my God.
Do we need to call Weave?
Donald just tweeted me about it.
Yeah, Ooh.
And those strikeouts, all 6 of those were swinging strikeouts, if I believe.
I can't fucking believe that happened. There was once he takes Snell out, I don't care who's fucking coming in after him. Like they weren't getting out of that inning. I don't care who the fuck you have. Like you just don't do that. It's fucking game 6 of the World Series. He gave up 2 hits. 2 balls left the fucking infield. He was dealing.
I mean, again, 0 for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 0 for 8 against the first 4 hitters with 7 punch-outs.
Bryn Donaldson's knocking at the door.
Oh, Jesus.
I can't fucking believe that.
My heart is bleeding for Blake Snell right now.
I almost would have just told Cash to go fuck himself. I'm not handing you the ball. Like I wouldn't have, but I wouldn't have blamed Snell if he did.
I mean, if you're Cash and that comes from up top, you got to be like, no. It's a unique set of circumstances. There he is.
Guys, what the fuck are we doing?
What is that? What
JD.
is that?
Are you shitting me?
Let me ask you this, Donaldson. Say you're playing third base over there for the Tampa Bay Rays, and you see Kevin Cash
my hands
out of the
up.
dugout. Are you trying to interject in that conversation and be like, no, we can't take him out?
Well, if he does, I'm absolutely wearing the manager out. But this is where we're at in today's game, boys. Like there's a such thing as called feel, and they've taken it out. They've taken the feel out of the game. It's all, they look at his third time through the numbers, his numbers going through the third time through the lineup, and regular season's not the World Series. If it's me, I want to lose with my big dog. I don't want to lose with some guy that hasn't been involved in the game yet. You know what you're getting out of Snell.
JD, do you realize the first 4 hitters?
Yeah, the punchies, all 0 for 8.
0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts. The first 4 hitters.
And now you got Aaron Loop in the game, former teammate of mine. But who do you want in the game pitching? Aaron Loop or do you want Blake Snell?
I mean, Snell has finished the inning and is probably in a position to go back out there.
Hey, you know what? The last time I saw a guy get taken out after giving up a single was, and after dominating as much as Snell did, was when the game was 7-0 and a guy gave up a base hit to break up a no-hitter. Not the World Series. Are you kidding me?
This is.
But you know what? Honestly, to that point too, man, it's like, look, I don't want to cheer for either of these teams because both managers just do what they're told from the front office anyhow.
Sure.
And so it's like, look, it's just a bad example, I feel like. Or I don't want to say bad example. I think if an organization finds a really good manager that knows baseball, that understands baseball, that you could invoke some of these analytic numbers in play. But look, everybody right now knows that that was not a great move. Everybody was saying you can't take him out. If Snell gives up a homer right there, nobody's saying, "Hey, man, you should have taken him out."
No, you can't. You can't.
Nobody's
That
saying
right
that.
there is the very definition of trying to exercise hindsight. Oh, he should have taken him out there and avoided that entire at bat.
Yeah.
Why would you have taken him out there prior? Like, you can't. That conversation just would get shot down right the fuck now. Like,
Right.
all that.
100. We all know that. And two, this is what this does. Two, you take him out right there. Your defense, everybody on the Tampa Bay Rays, including Snell's, like, what the hell are we doing? My boys out here throwing. Probably that's the best I've ever seen Snell look in one game appearance. And two, the Dodgers are the lineup. They're like, thank God, let's go.
Dude, think about where they were in his last outing. 4 2/3.
That's my point.
9 punch outs, but had to weave his way through some shit, right?
Yeah.
Today, it wasn't light work,
Dominant.
let's be real, but he was surgical.
Yeah, it was
Almost
dominant.
surgical. And you were like that's legitimately like, oh, and you know what? We've got a triple bypass heart surgery going down. This doctor right now is taking care of 2 of those valves, and we're getting ready to work on the third most intricate valve. And this guy's been just phenomenal this entire time. Why don't we bring this? Why don't we bring this resident in? This will be our first time. Well, why don't we give this guy the shot? What? And it's not Nick Anderson's first time, but what are we doing? What are we doing?
Hey, welcome to 2020. Actually, it's not just 2020. It's been the last 3 years in the game.
No doubt.
It's just right now you're getting it on the biggest stage. To me, the whole fact that you got Tony Gosling throwing, what do you go, 1 2/3?
Yeah.
Like the LA Dodgers, they had the highest payroll in all of baseball. You can't have a starter. We can't. We can't even have a starting pitcher on the opposing side. So to me, it's like I'm pissed off at all. But Tampa Bay Rays, the lowest payroll team, has a bona fide top 3 Cy Young award. He won the Cy Young a couple years ago?
Snell?
Last year.
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, you got a Cy Young Award winner on the mound. LA, you can't throw another guy that can go 5 innings. Like, that's just like, that's how much it's changed. That's not even the topic anymore. Like, oh, hey, that's okay now. You're the LA Dodgers and you can go run an opener out there. It's cool. Like, and then now Blake Snell, who's in the ultimate analytics, is dealing, and your analytics says, oh, no, hey, he gave up a single, man. That's too much. Gotta get him out. Can't let him go the third time through. What are we doing?
Right. No.
I want Blake Snell against anybody on their lineup today from watching that game until Blake Snell says, hey, coach, ain't got it anymore. Let's go to the guy. Like, you tell me when you want to come out of the game, not me tell you.
That's why I said you have to evaluate the real-time raw data. Like, what is if you're into numbers,
yeah,
you like there's certain ways to assess groups of numbers. Like, if you're trying to evaluate an individual over the long haul and he's got a small sample size, then I understand you invoking the small sample size argument.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about what has been shown over this small sample size and what that looks like in this small sample size being this game and what the results look like in this game, we've got to pay attention to that right now.
100.
Because we're not paying attention to these top 3 at-bats and how they've gone and logging them for future use. I mean, clearly, yeah, they get logged for future use, but if we're making decisions about right now, what do these at-bats tonight tell us about how tonight is going and how tonight could conceivably continue to go.
Yeah.
And if you're into numbers, you need to know that this is when we assess these numbers and how we assess these numbers. So
But
you're
that's
not
a feel.
taking
Like what you're talking about, a feel for those numbers. Like if you're watching the game, you don't need to see numbers. Like your eyes are telling you what all of us are seeing.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That's where like, and I'm sure, look, it's not a go-to that you want to drop or anything like that. People who watch the game, who are diehard fans, they have a feel for this shit. You guys have a feel for when you probably shouldn't be making a move like we just saw made, and what it's like to just feel a guy dominating, feel a girl dominating in your game. Like, you guys have been there. You felt what that's like to be a part of that. And if you've ever been a part of a move like that getting made, you can feel the energy just get sucked out of the group. Gone.
Yeah. And I mean, now you look, now Tampa's forced in a position right now to where now they're up there. Early hacking is what they like to do. That's not always a good thing when you're behind in the game. And now,
where that,
like you were saying, it goes back. It's that momentum. Momentum is the analytic that can't be measured,
can't be quantified.
And so you just, by making that move, you took the momentum from your team. That would be like removing Tom Brady in the fourth quarter on a game-winning drive. Hey man, we're gonna put Tim Tebow in the game. He was
analytics told us to.
Yeah, what are we doing?
Yeah, we're looking to work a bunch of underneath routes right now. So Tebow's gonna be our guy.
Yeah, we're gonna take LeBron James out of the game in the fourth quarter with the game on the line.
Z.
Get down. All right.
Big ABZ.
Unbelievable. I just can't. I mean, Carabas, give me some feel right now. I want to start drinking right now because of the stuff I've been playing.
Like, it's bizarre because like I don't have a rooting interest in this series at all. Like, I wanted to see Game 7, and I mean, we were joking about it. We did a podcast last night, and I set the over/under for pitches for Blake Snell in this game. I said 72.5.
Oh,
and he
my
pulled at 73 with 2 hits and fucking one ball or 2 balls left the infield the entire fucking time. The next 3 hitters that he was due to face were 0 for 6 with 6 strikeouts. Like, even if you are going by the computer, what the fuck is the computer telling you that your eyeballs looking at the box score are not?
All right, so here comes, they're going to answer with Brousseau here, right? Mike Brousseau.
Yeah.
They're going to lift G-Man Choi here for Mike Brousseau to come in and face the lefty.
I mean, I like that. I don't hate that.
No, not at all. I'm just saying that's what I would be doing here. I think that's the move.
Yeah, I think to answer your question about the computer, I think what just came across the screen was malfunction.
Right?
It just
PC load letter. What
overload. Like, what are we doing?
And like I said before, even if the computer, because there is definitely spots in Game 7 of Dodgers Braves where I'm sure the computer was saying one thing, but Roberts managed that game with feel, and the Dodgers won. So if you're Kevin Cash, I don't care what the sheet of paper that's coming from upstairs says about, all right, he's already seen this lineup 3 times, 4 times, whatever. What is the box score telling you? What do you see with your eyes? Like, what do you see right now when he's facing the guys that are due up, the next 3 guys that are due up? Like, there was 0 stress innings. 0.
It makes you feel. It makes you feel like managers these days are given a list of decisions that could possibly be made. And on one side, it's make this decision, and regardless of the results, you keep your job. Make this decision, and should we lose, this is a fireable point. And if you accumulate enough fireable points, just know that we're ready to fire your ass for going with your heart and it not working out. And it's almost like that was a decision where he was like, you know what? I like my job. Here we go.
Dallas, We're talking
Right.
about the same manager that let Glasnow fucking die out there for 112 pitches when he didn't have it. He wasn't locating. He had given up 4 runs. Snell 0 runs. Had handled the guys that were due up. Had no laboring innings. Like, where is the explain?
I told you, and JD will confirm this. He'll attest to this. When you go from down to down, and I don't want to say big, but down 4-0, and Glasnow is getting punch outs but struggling doing so, and it's been the homer that's gotten him, then you're going to try to get as much as you can out of him. You're going to maximize that guy because he's still the guy for options or still the guy for outs for you because of his stuff, even though you're behind. Because you don't want to burn those other guys, should you be able to work your way back into the game, then you can go to your leverage guys. That's why he's stuck with Glasnow like that in both those situations. For Snell, on the flip side of that, that's where the computer comes calling and says, these are our matchups. This is what the numbers say. This is why we've got to plug and play here right now. You don't ride this out. You've got to make the move. And that is why we're all wanting to put our fist through the fucking screen right now.
Yeah, and I mean, I think you get into the point, I think a lot of teams get in trouble with this is you handle the postseason one way to where, like, hey, if they were playing, the Tampa Bay Rays were playing Toronto on a Tuesday night and Snell was pitching, all right, take him out right here, let the bullpen go, try to win the game this way. Versus, hey, man, like, this is the biggest game of your franchise's history right now. Would you rather take the chance of winning it with your horse, or would you rather take the chance of one of these guys in the bullpen not having it today? Like, to me, every time I'm saying I want my horse out there until he says no.
Right. I'm with you, dude.
And, I heard him talk about Smoltz was saying, like, oh, Cash they go over 20 situations before the game starts. Well, I guess one of the situations they didn't go over was Snell absolutely dominating the Dodgers because they completely whiffed on that one. And to go back to Carabas's point about stressful innings for Snell, no, you know how many innings were stressful? There were 6. And it was on the Dodgers hitters. Those were the only ones that looked stressed.
Yeah.
The hitters looked stressed, not the pitcher.
I mean, the hitters, like, say put yourself in the Dodgers dugout. What are you thinking the second that Kevin Cash comes out and he's taking Snell with him?
I'm probably immediately yelling out, "You're an idiot, and we're about to win this game."
Yeah.
2 base runners.
Yeah. Hey, and the righty they brought in is nasty. I'm not taking anything away from them, but at the end of the day, bro, like, momentum is real, and when you get rid of a guy that's completely dominating, you're doing the other team a favor. That's plain and simple. I don't care who you are. I don't care what team it is. Like, I remember when, and this obviously wasn't the case, but this is one of the, I told you with the Chris Sale thing when he absolutely dominated us, and then the big Canadian kid that Paxton when he threw a no-hitter against us in Toronto. I literally went up there in the 9th inning to face him, and I'm like, this guy's gonna throw a no-hitter. I got nothing. I got nothing for him. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of us have for 8 2/3 innings. Like, this game's over. Like, unless he just completely misses, which he hadn't all day. Like, I'm out.
There's nothing you can do about it. And the minute, like, how the other team feels, well, I'll put it like this: how the pitcher feels, and I've been here, when the team that you're facing is basically fighting like Royal Rumble at the bat rack to get to your ass because you are just terrible, and you feel that. You know what that feels like, and you can look out behind you, and your outfielders got their hands on their knees because they've been running fucking sprints trying to track shit down that you've been giving up in the alleys.
Yep.
Your infielders want bodyguards and shields out there and shit because they're just missiles left and right. You feel that as a pitcher. And on the flip side of that coin is that lineup in that dugout, and you can see those dudes are sitting on the bench just kind of like,
oh shit, like
looking down at each other, looking over at each other, having those very quiet conversations because they don't have answers for each other. They're trying to figure it out. And it's a very quiet, very somber feeling in there because they're basically watching this guy, like I said, perform open heart triple bypass surgery. And he's just like fucking out there bumping to his own tune, having a great time. And you can't do shit about it. You can't do nothing.
Well, I mean, I think that's the problem somewhat or it's one of the problems with our game right now is I'm trying to relate this to other sports. Like if LeBron James had 30 points going into the fourth quarter, like they're not going to not give him the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And so that's why LeBron James can become great. Like this was an outing right now for Blake Snell in the biggest stage of all baseball to really put to where people can go out there and say, Blake, did you see what Blake Snell did today? Like he absolutely roasted the Dodgers versus by Kevin Cash doing that right now. He just flipped the script from it being, hey, did you see what Blake Snell did to, hey, now the story is, hey, did you see what Kevin Cash just did?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So you're taking that greatness that he was putting out on the field and you're diminishing that right now.
Oh, that is beautifully said.
I don't know if this is going to happen because if the Dodgers win this game, they win the World Series, and that's going to be the narrative. But how do you not if the Dodgers win the World Series tonight? How is the story still not Kevin Cash tomorrow?
Say that one more time. I didn't hear the last part.
I'm saying if the Dodgers win this game, they win the World Series, and that's obviously the big story that they won the World Series. But how is the story not Kevin Cash tomorrow, regardless?
Because it's the Tampa Bay Rays. If it was the New York Yankees or the Boston Red Sox right now, that would be the story. But, Tampa, I feel like they get that freedom because they're somewhat of a small market. People don't believe they should be here. Dude, they got horses in that rotation. And Randy, I can't enunciate his last name, but the dude's been unconscious.
A Rosarena?
Yeah, I can't. I'm from Alabama. I can't say that.
No, you can say, give us a try right now. Oh, Smitty, did he?
A Rosarena?
No. Wow. There you go.
So, yeah, but if you wouldn't have said it, I wouldn't have been able to say it. But so, I don't know, man. They get a little bit more freedom to be able to do that just because of, that's their identity as a team. We're here because of how smart we are.
Yeah.
Not because, hey, Blake Snell is a Cy Young Award winner. Let the guy fucking win it or lose it for us. This is our guy.
Why can't both be true though?
I think
both are true.
I think
that's where the combination of
that's
where the combination of having a manager and trusting him to have a feel, and then having a manager that can disseminate information amongst his staff and then amongst his team. If you're gonna choose him because he can absorb the info you want to give them, then you need to also remember that you've chosen him because you wouldn't mind allowing him to take a feel for the game in an important situation and letting his experience play a part as well. Knowing that your numbers can't bear out every result, that at some point in time, feel has to factor in.
I got a question to you also, Dallas. I know you didn't really do much relief work, but I mean, just kind of talking to people. If you're that guy coming in for Snell right there, I mean, you got to feel like the world is on your shoulders right there. And how much does the pressure to make pitches even amplify even more on top of it being a do or die game in World Series? Now it's like, hey, I don't know why I'm getting called in the game, but
so now think about what the guy has to, and one of the things that I say, I've got three foundational rules for a reliever coming into the ball game. One of those rules is you've got to come in spinning for strikes, right? You've got to come in spinning, throwing the breaking ball. And not only for strikes, but then with guys on base, you're also trying to limit any sort of contact, which means you're going for the punch out. He just got belly to pop up. you're going to be trying to bury shit. You're going to try to put shit in the dirt, right? And what did we see? Come in, breaking ball in the dirt, pass ball or wild pitch, runners advance, run scores. So that kind of stuff right there, to your point about the heightened pressure on the guy coming in behind him, not only is the pressure to throw strikes and compete there and not to give it up there, but like approach-wise strategy, you're trying to punch this guy out and limit damage. You want to be able to bury breaking balls. Now that's happening with a guy on base.
Yeah. I know and the thing is that guy's coming into that environment with no feel really for the game at that time. And I mean, I just think everything gets so amplified too. You're coming in, you're facing Mookie Betts, MVP.
Oh.
That's a strike.
Yeah, I agree. That was a strike. But I don't know, man. It's just such a bad move, and I hate it for Snell because, I feel like this was a moment for him to really make a name for himself on the biggest stage of.
No, you like today. Today is an outing that Blake Snell could have become a great pitcher in people's minds.
That
if he already wasn't with a Cy Young, tonight's a performance that could be like part of a legacy for him, right?
100%. It could have been. It could have been like, hey, man, he pitched.
It's a legacy outing.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Coley,
and I think it's kind of ironic at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay misfired with the analytics when I feel like I've seen that from the opposing team so many times throughout the postseason. Like they just continue. They've shot themselves in the foot so many times. I'd say probably that, except for that Game 7 that you were talking about with the Braves, that was one of the few times I felt like they got it right.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could go on for days, but it's kind of ironic that if LA wins this game, it's going to be because of the other side.
Coley just posted a blog. The headline is, "What's the best blunt instrument Blake Snell could hypothetically bludgeon Kevin Cash with right now?"
Tire iron.
Oh my God.
A soldering iron? Hey, if you talk about my friend like that again, I'm going to hit you in the face with a soldering iron.
With the soldering iron.
Fucking my guy all wrong.
I mean, oh man, this is, and here's for the people that are saying, oh, isn't this a legacy outing for him already? Kinda.
No, not now.
You want to know why? No, because why are we still having the conversation about Clayton Kershaw that we're having? Because he doesn't have the ring. So he's had outings like this before, kind of like Snell has had, but he doesn't have the ring. So sure, maybe this is early on for Snell in these outings in the postseason. But let's say throughout his career, he has similar outings and then maybe struggles, but doesn't have a ring to ever show for it. Are we having the same conversation years down the road about a guy like Blake Snell because he wasn't able to win a game? Maybe this pivotal game gets him to Game 7, the Rays win. Everything is completely different.
Yeah.
Everything is different.
I agree. And I mean, for the organization as a whole too, like this, not only was it a huge game for Blake Snell, but for the Tampa Bay Rays, this is a monumental series for them. I mean, to my recollection, they don't have a World Series. Am I correct?
Yep.
No.
Like, so.
Jocktober. Time for Jocktober.
I don't know, man. It's crazy. But this is why, at the end of the day, my argument is always this. If you have a horse on the mound, I would rather win or lose with the horse than putting it on somebody else's shoulders, because he's a horse for a reason. He's not your number 3, number 4. He's your number 1. And not only is he a number 1, this guy's a former Cy Young Award winner. Like, let him go. Like, I guarantee you, if Greg Maddux, John Smoltz, Nolan Ryan, you think if Nolan Ryan was in the game right there, he doesn't fucking take the manager and put it in a headlock and start punching him like Ventura?
Yeah.
I swear to God, Nolan Ryan would have beat the shit out of that manager if he tried to pull him out. and then pitched the ninth with a bloody nose. He wouldn't give a shit. Like,
oh man,
It's incredible.
that's.
I mean, what is he gonna say? Like, what's he gonna say after this game?
He's gonna be like, well, he'll probably
He'll
own up
politic
like,
it.
probably wasn't the best decision, but our analytics through the third time through the lineup says that it's not a good matchup. We liked our other guy for that matchup.
Even if the Rays find a way to win this game, I mean, like his entire post-game press conference is going to be about that.
Sure.
Well, if they win the game, I think it's not as big. I think it's a question, but it kind of gets swept under the rug a little bit. But the only way for him to really surefire win this is if they win this game and then Snell comes in and closes the game tomorrow, like a la Pedro Martinez. But, I mean, 70-something pitches, being absolutely dominating.
Look at this. Mookie Betts was slugging 218 off of lefties. Anderson, at least 1 run in 6 straight appearances. Betts and Seager Turner 0 for 6 with 6 Ks against Snell.
Yeah, no, that's why I said that. Like my answer, my response to whatever possible answer Kevin Cash or the nerd team could have to their, the numbers tell us third time through would be, again, what are the numbers tonight?
Yeah.
What do the numbers tonight tell you? What do those numbers look like? Let's talk about numbers right now.
And we know those numbers. And we all have been watching the game. So it's
like he's put Mookie in a pretzel. He had put Mookie in a pretzel.
I mean, his last at bat, he took a 2-1 fastball right down the pinga, and he had them guessing. He was up there guessing, and he was blowing guys away at the top of the zone because they were looking off speed, trying to get him up, and he kept toying with them. And Snell was absolutely, like I said, to me, that's the best I've seen him look.
Yeah, very strong.
And if it would have been like Dallas, you were talking about earlier, if he was 6 1/3 and he was at 110 pitches and kind of been dancing in and out of trouble all day long, I'd have been like, yeah, dude, like I could see like maybe he's starting to miss location a little bit.
Right.
Like, no, he had none of the signs that he was about to give it up. He had none of them. He was absolutely dominating. And that's why everybody's in a conundrum, including myself. That's why I'm about to need to take a shot.
I don't have my vanilla crown up here.
A lot of players are speaking up about this, like tweeting out stuff.
Well, I mean, because I think as players, man, I mean, players are getting more in tune with analytics, but still, we play the game. We feel what's going on out there. We understand, a lot of guys understand like the emotion that's involved or the continuity of that game in and of itself. And that's why the momentum stuff is real. Like momentum is real because everybody that's on that Tampa Bay Rays team knew they were like, what are we doing? That I guarantee you everybody was like, what are we doing?
Do you think Kevin Cash was asking like, what are we doing?
No, I think Kevin Cash has already made his mind up. As soon as somebody got on base in the 6th inning, he was gone. That was it.
How about Fairbanks? Watch Fairbanks' reaction here. Watch his hand. Like, oh, you call that? It didn't show it. He was pissed about that being called a strike because the fastball earlier wasn't called a strike.
He doesn't blink.
No, this guy,
he doesn't blink.
This guy makes me a nervous wreck.
Oh my God! Come on. This is what. So that's the.
Hey, I agree. That's why I told you they're going to have to readjust the strike zone for the box. That's what I told you. They're going to have to move it back to the top of the knee versus the bottom of the knee.
Zunino's stolen a bunch of strikes from Rays pitching and not have noticed.
Well, he didn't steal that one.
No, I meant he's stolen it from the pitcher.
Oh, from.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
he struggles getting underneath that
Yeah.
ball that's going down. But that's not Zanino anymore. That's another guy.
Zanino was earlier too. I didn't even see he got taken out.
Yeah, this is a different cat, but I'm right there with you. Both of these guys are bigger body guys too. It's probably a little bit more difficult for him to get there.
On a breaking pitch, you should be working up anyways.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're teaching now. Which I think the guys that can do it, like Austin Barnes, this guy right here, this guy's nasty behind home plate.
He's awesome.
I absolutely hate guys like him behind the plate.
Stealing everything.
I mean, it's just he makes everything look like it's a good pitch. But I don't know, dude. It's an interesting. It's interesting. Sometimes I just think I'm like, if Tony La Russa was still managing right now, what would he have said if analytics guy told him that we're about to take Blake Snell out after?
He's probably asking.
Imagine trying to tell Jim Leland, hey, we're taking this guy out at 23 pitches. He would have fucking fired up a heater right there and blown the smoke in their face.
No, he would have fired up a heater and ripped the fucking tongue out of the manager's mouth or out of the GM's mouth and just put it out on his tongue. What? No, we are absolute. Get back upstairs. No chance. All right, rally flight. I'll be back. JD.
Thank you, Dallas. Thank you for your service.
All right, boys. I'm gonna get going. I'm about to go talk to my boy.
All right. We'll be here if you want to come back.
All right, doggy.
All right, later.
Later.
That was Josh Donaldson, everyone. Former MVP in this league, giving you his thoughts on what the fuck just happened.
And it's funny that former MVP, someone who's still awesome enough to win another MVP, has the exact same thought that literally everybody else on the planet, baseball novice or not, is thinking right now about Kevin Cash pulling Blake Snell right there. That could be the worst managerial decision I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, that's what I tweeted. I said, Grady Little, you're off the hook. The throne no longer belongs to you. I think that is the worst managerial decision that I've ever seen.
I'm like still shook by it.
Like, what even comes close to that besides Grady Little?
I don't even remember what you're talking about for Grady Little. What did he do? I'll know it as soon as I hear it.
He left Pedro in the game in
Okay.
2003, and then the Yankees came back.
Yeah, he's off the hook. I mean, this is going to be talk, and I disagree with.
The chat had a good one. Leaving Zach Britton in the bullpen. Buck Showalter against Toronto. That was inexcusable.
The one thing I disagreed with JD was him saying that the focus will be on the Dodgers because it's the Dodgers, it's LA, historic franchise. I think everybody's going to be talking about this for a while.
Yeah, I mean, like everyone will be. I mean, the fact
be damned. I don't care if it's the rain.
It's game 6. It's not game 7. So like maybe history doesn't remember it quite the same as if it would have been a game 7. But still, like the fact that, I mean, I think it's even worse if this game ends up being 2-1. Like if the Dodgers tack a couple at the end here, maybe we don't talk about it as much.
For sure.
But we're still going to talk about it. But I mean, if this game ends up being 2-1 Dodgers, we're going to be talking about it forever.
It's just, I mean, look at the last picture I just retweeted. Someone sent it to me. It's actually perfect. You just have to tell the computers like, yo, and you said it great. Like those were 0 stress innings for Snell. JD with the great rebuttal saying, no, those are 6 high stress innings, but for the Dodgers, what were they? 0 for 8, 7 Ks? Just uncomfortable at bats.
0 for 6 with 6 Ks, the next 3 hitters.
The 73 pitches, he looks fucking better than he's ever looked in his entire life, including any start in his Cy Young year. And you fucking take him out because you gave up a single? What? It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And it's not like it was some fucking piss rod either up the middle. And they were starting to, string together hard contact. It was a nice line drive up the middle, and that's it. It's unbelievable.
It is unbelievable.
And then like when I don't know, I forget who they even brought in to relieve him.
It wasn't even like it was a 2-hit shutout, and it's not even like there were loud outs. It wasn't like
No.
Braden's perfect game where it was like fucking crushing the ball all over the place, and they just so happened to be at people. Like one ball left the infield. Get down, ball. What?
Yeah, that Madden's off the hook for that one. Yeah, now I think the whole world's rooting against Los Angeles right now.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like there's people that are like, you know what? Fucking, I hope that the Rays lose just so that everyone can talk about how stupid of a decision. Like, don't bail out Kevin Cash for how dumb that was.
Yeah.
Like Dallas.
I'm pissed.
If this score holds up, like,
do you think Cash is shitting his pants right now thinking about the fucking media after the game?
It's not even the media after the game. Like, think about this, right? This is Game 6 of the World Series. And, I mean, Bill Buckner was Game 6 of the World Series. They still had a Game 7 to play after that. Like, this won't be like, shit, this is going to be a tough night of answering the media tonight. Like, this will follow him forever. Like, any time that a starter gets taken out way too early in a big game, they will be like, oh, that was a Kevin Cash move. Like, that's gonna follow him for the rest of his life. And after he's gone, it will be a thing.
Do you know who Rich Gedman is?
Yeah, he's a catcher for the 86 Red Sox, managed the Paw Sox as well.
Do you remember what happened to him in that game? Forget exactly what happened, but he got bailed out. He had a drop third strike. I want to say it was a fastball in the outer half that just tipped off his mitt. It was perfectly catchable. That's how the inning was extended to even get to Buckner.
Yeah, I mean, they had multiple chances. Like, Buckner got a raw deal because...
Oh, yeah, he did. There's always scapegoats, and Kevin Cash deservedly so will be one. It's not too dissimilar. I mean, all the fan bases, they'll always find their scapegoats, like fucking Bartman. I mean, that guy's life was ruined. And they booted a ball right before that. And then they had 2 more games after that, I think. At least one more game.
Oh, it was Game 6. The Red Sox still had Game 7, and they lost. Like,
yeah, and the Cubs had Game 7 too.
And Buckner shouldn't even been in the game. The only reason he was in the game was because they thought that the Red Sox were going to win the game, and they wanted Buckner to be on the field for the final out.
Wait, is that true? Someone said they're bringing in Kershaw? Oh, no. He said, please bring in. Okay. Yeah, bringing Kershaw just like they left in Buckner so he could be on the field, and he gives up, 2 go-ahead dingers back to back.
Oh.
Yeah, this is over.
This is fucking agonizing, man.
Like, legit. If it's 2-1, I'm telling you, Cash never lives this down. He could win the Manager of the Year, whatever. But
and he probably will.
He might this year. He
probably will.
That's the irony of it, is Kevin Cash could win the fucking Manager of the Year this year.
He's going to. He's absolutely going to.
So then let me ask you this. Does this bolster my argument for having to make that decision until the end of the year? Should that manager end up making it to the postseason against another manager, or, obviously that might be in consideration for that same award? Because if not, then you're really just, the Manager of the Year has turned into a front office award, another reflection of the front office award and who's pressing the buttons. That's really all that is to me, if that's the case.
They do have an award for executive of the year, but that's more
Sure,
of like,
but that's about acquiring talent and shit like
Yeah,
that, salary cap, and trading away your team's best player to try to get under the luxury tax. Those guys get those awards. But we're talking
I didn't
about
feel like that was necessary.
what's up.
I didn't feel like that was necessary.
On
Was it because of the perfect game comment? Can we do?
no, I don't.
Can
I
we
don't.
please have a true ceasefire? It's Game 6 of the World Series. The season could end tonight. Can we please have a ceasefire?
Fair.
Thank you.
I don't. Yeah, man. There's just no. There's just no. You can't try to find another reason why things aren't working out for the Rays right now.
I want to fight Kevin Cash right now. I'm offended as a baseball fan. I'm offended. He's going to need to go into. If he were in Boston, what would he need to go into witness protection like Henry Hill?
That's the thing is like there's a couple of factors here. A, it's the Rays, so I don't think that there's like a groundswell to fire Kevin Cash, and like they're not going to threaten to not renew their season tickets. Like there's none of that. So like the market saves them, and the fact that like it's fucking that call comes from upstairs. Like he's going to be the scapegoat. But like if he were in a big market like Boston, they'd be like, yeah, I understand that like you did that because we told you to, but we still have to fire you because people are gonna fucking burn this ballpark to the ground if you don't.
Fenway would be in ashes.
Jerry Blevins had a good tweet, and I'm paraphrasing. Let me find it because I don't want to misquote it. But it's so true, and this is going to be it. And this is the question. Imagine you just lost the World Series on a decision to pull or leave in your pitcher. You're sitting in front of a room full of reporters about to ask why you did it. Analytics say, or I thought, are your two options. Which is easier to defend?
I thought. Well, analytics, of course, but
that's what you're going to get.
But with I thought, like that leaves margin for error, I think, because you can't predict the future, and that's what analytics kind of try to do. Their predictive stats, and with I thought, at least you'd be like, I was going with my gut, I was wrong.
Oh shit! Oh man,
that ball's.
I believe. Is it fair to say we just saw Mookie Betts become a Dodger? Is this the moment that Marcus Lynn Betts became a Dodger? The year of our Lord, 2020? With that home run, the much-needed insurance run to put the Los Angeles Dodgers ahead potentially for good on the heels of a Kevin Cash out on the mound. If there was anybody that you wanted to see do it, dare I say it, be Mookie Betts? Man. Please come to Boston for the springtime. Hurt so good. Come on, baby, make it hurt so good. Sometimes love don't feel like it should. Rock it, make it hurt so good. Now we've come to the end of the road. Still I can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to Mook. Man. And to think that Marcus Lynn Betts could be the guy that cements the Dodgers in 6 call for your boy. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, it's like Hollywood wrote a script. It's like Mookie Betts was made for how? It's like they were made for it. Oh, my.
He just looks good in a Dodgers uniform.
He almost, he gives me the feeling he wakes up and goes to bed in it. Like he doesn't take it off. Like it's an outfit a superhero would wear.
It just wears, it like lays well on his body.
He's in what Brett Anderson would call an all uni team member. Just looks like a ball player in that uni. Man.
Kershaw's like hyperventilating.
Right. Oh man. Man. That is
Yuck.
Yeah.
I love Mookie Betts. What a fucking ball player.
He is. And you know what, Dave, if I'm being honest, I'm so glad that I don't have to start my day early to watch him play. You know what I mean? Like knowing that he's one of the great players and I'm probably going to be watching a game he's in.
At 2 a.m.
He's starting ball games out here on the West Coast, 7 o'clock.
Yep.
You know? So
it must be nice. Must be nice.
It's just one of those little things. Oh.
He was a University of Tennessee commit. Did not know that. Would have assumed Vandy.
Who is?
Betts was out of high school. He's from Nashville. I knew he was from Nashville. I would have assumed he would have that would have automatically meant Vandy. I missed him by a year when I was out in Lowell.
Who?
Betts.
Oh, Kike. No, they're out there trying to get their A swings off right now off Fairbanks. How about this? They went this route thinking that they could get all 3 of these guys in and force the end of the game. And they didn't have to do that. They didn't have to make all 3 of these guys enter the game.
What are we going to do when this game's over?
I can't believe I'm going to get very sad.
Yeah. I'm already starting to get sad. I remember when
you're in spirit.
When I think it was Heyman early in the summer, he said that like talks were close to them resuming, and he was wrong. And as soon as he said that, I hit up Gio and I was like, "Fuck yes!" Like I was elated that baseball was coming back. And he's like, that's not true. Like, it just wait a little bit, but that's not true yet. And it like ripped my heart out of my body. I'm starting to get this same feeling.
Yarbrough coming in. Wow.
When did he start?
When did who start?
Yarbrough.
2 days ago, right?
2 days ago.
I believe so.
Yeah, it was 2 days ago.
Maybe 3 days ago. Dude, this is like I'm.
Jared, are you crying right now?
Oh yeah, he's very sad. My montage may have very well put a stake through his heart. That's what happens, Dave. That's what happens. Play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Mookie Betts is just handing out prizes. Drink until we black out. I'm down. Oh, wait. Yeah.
On a Tuesday? I'm
My
joking.
mom just texted me and said you should probably rejoin the stream. Like, shut up.
Ellen, he was so moved. He was so moved by what I had conjured up with these pipes. He was trying to absorb all of that, let that just kind of wash over him. I
Ryan
bathed
Fitz is
him.
back here.
I bathed him in the blood. Oh, Ryan, I'm talking shit to Jared because if you have been following along at all, and you know Jared at all, and you know me as the official facilitator at Fun, I'm just here to make sure that the unbiased national baseball journalist is aware of performances by players who might not be at the center of his focus at the moment, at this moment. So Mookie Betts hitting that home run, great time to remind Jared that he's such a special player. That's all. That's all that is, Ryan. That's all that is. I'm not one to rub anything in. I'm not that guy.
You never do that.
No. I'm here for you, Ryan. I'm here for the people.
I stream with Smitty a lot, and there'll be dudes in the stream. This will be like noon on a Tuesday, like today, for instance, and they'll just sit in the stream for hours, being like, "White Sox Dave should get fired, and Smitty's a loser," and shit talk us. It's like, why are you consuming the content we're putting out? It's like you, I don't know, it makes no sense.
You should be nice, Dave. You should be nicer to people.
I'm a nice guy, typically.
A lot of people hate me, but I feel like they don't hate me to the point where they want to wish ill upon me. Maybe they do and they just don't. Yeah, attaboy. Attaboy. There you go. Embrace it. Fucking embrace that.
You don't feel dirty wearing that?
No,
Do you root for the player or do you root for the team?
Clearly, I've made that statement by which way I put this on. Wait. Make sure the hair looks nice.
Make sure the hair looks nice. Great play. Oh, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
That's a fucking great turn right there. Well, boys, 3 more outs until mid-February. Pitchers, catchers report. I'm fucking sad. I don't give a shit about football, really. I don't give a shit about basketball at all. Hockey, I don't give a shit about hockey. When's the fall league start? There is no fall league this year. Can't even do that.
Can't do it. What was that? That was a 6-4-3 or 4-6-3?
That was 4-6-3, but positions were all weird, so it
yeah,
might have been like
out there.
4-5-3 or something.
Yeah, same shit. All right. Here we go.
Dallas rally flight.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what?
That's a good call, Eric Eckstein, kinda. Eric Eckstein asked if the Dodgers are the 90s Braves equivalent, just dominant year in and year out, win one title. I can't believe that pitching staff with the Braves in the 90s didn't have 1,000 rings. Give us extras or something. I could fuck with extras right now. Even if that meant the Dodgers still won, I would take that.
Positive energy. Positive energy.
Alex Cora 2021, baby.
Man.
Keuchel's pissed too.
I mean, is Urias an MVP candidate?
Yeah.
It's got to be Seager, right?
Seager, you think? Seager?
Maybe.
I mean, Seager, Turner.
I mean,
Kershaw with his 2 wins. No, just not dominant enough.
it'll be Seager. They're not going to give it to a long reliever, I don't think. As good as he was.
He started.
Urias did?
Yeah.
That must have been on one of my Corona days. I didn't even realize that. So Ryan M asked please tell me the White Sox aren't hiring La Russa. So he said, he made a statement. I think that everything that's gone on tonight makes it more palatable if the White Sox hire Tony La Russa. I said this originally when his name started getting floated, that he's a super smart fucking guy. He's got his JD, his Juris Doctor from Florida State. He's bilingual. I think he would be able to adapt to the analytics age, but he's got as good a feel as any manager in baseball history at how to, make a pitching change, something as seemingly easy as that. So I think he'd be fine. My only worry is that, 6 months into year one of his potential hypothetical hire, is that he's like, oh, fuck, I'm almost 80 years old. I'm not built for 162 anymore. Get me the fuck out of here.
Hey. You chop that up on Redline.
Going to tomorrow. You want to come on and talk about it? Actually, we got 2 guests already. Sorry, you're cut.
Oh, man.
Now the chat's telling me I talk too much, and 30 minutes ago they were telling me.
Well, we all know why you're jittery and talkative right now.
I mean, someone's got to talk.
Dave, we're all watching the fucking baseball season come to an end right now.
Yeah.
I'm ready to bury the body and look ahead to 2021.
Yeah, clearly.
Can we grieve in peace?
Yeah, let's quiet game.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Man. Hey, so what do you guys have right now as the most pivotal part of the game?
Dodger fans are making the picture of me wearing the Mookie shirt their profile picture on Twitter. Don't laugh.
I'm gonna say a Rosarena's first inning bomb. It's the only thing that sticks out to me.
Bam.
Bomb.
73
I'm
pitches.
going to tweet that. So as it sits right now, what do you guys got for the most?
What was the most influential play of the night? Oh my God. My body temperature. Oh, what are you looking at?
Oh my God, that's inner half. That's what he was cheating on against. Who was it? He walked it off, I think, when he hit that bomb.
Bam.
Bomb. He was cheating on that exact pitch, and he just turned on. Oh, it was Chapman, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Chapman.
Chapman. Bring in Kershaw for the last out. This happened fast.
Just get to 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Jared? Thank God the people didn't listen to you and they listened to me. When I told them what team was going to win and how many games it was going to take them to win. You know what you're waking up in tomorrow?
What?
A world where Clayton Kershaw is a world champion. He is legend, Carabas. Woo! Go get him, Lesty! Man, what a moment for the young lefty, man. Oh.
Yeah, Kersh.
Atta boy. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Bob Guerin. My manager.
What am I supposed to do now? They could have gone fucking 7, the assholes. Fuck you, Kevin Cash. What's on Wednesday nights?
Clayton. Damn.
Oh God.
When does free agency start?
Wow. Started a while ago. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. They just asked Mookie Betts about Blake Snell being pulled out of the game. Well,
What did Joe DiMaggio say, Dallas? What's his famous quote?
about what?
People ask me what I do when baseball season's over.
Oh, that wasn't Joe DiMaggio.
Who was it? Was it Gehrig? Teddy Williams?
That was like Casey Stengel.
No. Not Honus Wagner. Fuck.
I thought it was someone from the
No, I
1920s Yankees.
sit in my window and I wait for baseball season to come around.
That's all I can do. Like literally, I can't leave my apartment. That's all I'm going to do. Stare out the window and wait for spring. Real life better be fucking back to normal so we can go to spring training, get all psyched, probably irrationally confident, turn it over. Fuck. There is nothing to look forward to.
Yeah, what do we oh man. This is brutal.
This is fucking awful. I just got awful scaries from this.
Well, chat, it's been fun. Yeah, Rogers Hornsby. There you go. Not Honus Wagner. Jared. Bob Guerin getting a ring. Yeah, I know. I see that. Folks on Twitter.
Does Kevin Cash win the World Series MVP for the Dodgers?
Clayton Kershaw has got his ring. That just sounds so good.
I'm happy for Kershaw. How can you not be? You can retire all those memes of him, I guess.
Sure can. Yeah, hey. Travis, what are we doing? We're recording tomorrow?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, chat. We're going to record tomorrow. The podcast will be out tomorrow. Obviously, no need for a post-game chat and wrap now. We've got mad love for you. We appreciate you guys. I'm sure a lot of you have been. We know a lot of you have been here since the very beginning, since day one, 9-hour, 12-hour, whatever the hell it was. Just incredible. So I want to say thank you very much. It's been a great time. I've thoroughly enjoyed myself. The band.
I'm gonna miss this. I like doing the random pop-ins. This was a ton of fun. Thank you guys.
Yes.
Even the chat. Thank you guys. Like all you guys.
And Dave, if we've been able to just be a distraction for just a moment from you and your transgressions.
It was. I was looking forward to this all day.
We plan to do it again.
I can't wait for. Really can't wait for it. It's gonna be. I'm even with respect to Barstool, with how big Barstool's growing. Like this is only gonna get bigger every fall. So I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be great. Thanks to the chat. Thanks for everyone who watched every single night. We started doing these for every single playoff game. We saw a lot of regulars, obviously, from day one throughout the entire month of October. So shout out to you guys for hanging with us for every single playoff game. Baseball season's over, but it continues with starting 9. We're still going to be putting out one podcast per week. I don't know what that means for travel. Like I usually, November we went to LA. December we had the winter meetings. January we went to LA. We had a bunch of stuff lined up for the off season. I don't know what that means for us with COVID, but we'll find a way. We'll bring you some more baseball content this off season. I don't know how, but we'll put our heads together and we'll figure it out.
We're not giving up. Just a hurdle, and we clear those. We clear hurdles.
We do. So thanks everyone for watching, hanging with us. We'll see you tomorrow for the podcast.
Pod will be out tomorrow. So everybody.
Yeah, shout out Bryn too.
I was just going to say, everybody be sure to flood Bryn as soon as we're done here with the thank yous and I love yous, because nobody has worked harder than her when it comes to getting the stream ready, sticking around, being involved, running the banners, editing afterwards, clipping moments off, having those ready, all of the above. One person is responsible for doing all of that shit. Morning Wood, all the shit you've seen through September and October, edited, your girl Bryn.
Yeah, get out here, Bryn. Get out here.
Bryn, let's see it.
Bryn,
Come on, Bryn. Join the square, Bryn.
Corey Seager, unanimous World Series.
Bryn, join the square. Bryn, we want to see those tears, Bryn. Come on, Bryn.
Bryn really is the headliner, with like the crowd having to cheer at a certain level before she comes back out.
You got to pull it out of her. She's no dummy.
Mm-hmm.
She's no dummy. This is why she is who she is.
Bryn, yeah.
Bye.
Hey, Bryn.
White Sox Dave, do you feel okay?
I feel like $1 million. I'm sad. No
I'm
more baseball,
emotional.
but I feel good.
That's
I'm an
good.
emotional wreck right now, actually.
I know, me too.
Physically, great.
We'll pull through. So from the starting 9 family, from the section 10 family, from the White Sox, Dave Corona, Comcast, Dave, Redline Radio family.
Comcast.
From the
White
baseball
Sox.
family, we appreciate you guys very, very, very much. Thanks for hanging with us, and we'll see you on the other side.